We're gonna go ahead and go live, and again, I will. Yeah. Well, what's up, everyone? I'm gonna have to step away in a second to grab some food, but I actually got to get the cameras fixed, so that works anyways. Okay. Here, everyone, put your cameras actually normal, so I can see if it's working. Wait, it was too wide. There you go. Hold on. Yeah, okay, it's good. It's good enough. Welcome. We're live with D&D, and you know, what happened last time?
Where did we start? We started
under attack.
Yes. Oh, so we started last session under attack from
the cloakers.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, from the cloakers. Yeah, I was thinking the slod.
No.
Okay. Yeah, we BTFO'd the cloakers. We left. We needed a rest, desperately. So we found this place that had a very diligent janitorial staff, and decided to sleep there. And turns out the janitorial staff were actually gelatinous cubes, and so we killed them and some of their goblin entourage, who actually were their mind goblin entourage, who were actually controlling them. Then what do? We left to find the lair of the deep one.
Well, we woke up, fought them, and then everyone's like, "Oh fuck, I need to take another nap really quick."
Did we short rest again?
You took a short rest after. Well, yeah, you were taking a long rest in that place, and then you took a short rest right after the long rest was over because you got hurt.
So there was only 4 rounds of combat. You literally woke up, hung out for like 10 minutes, and you're like, "Damn."
Yeah.
You better have a second breakfast.
Yeah. So true. So we did that, and then Chungus led us to this lair, where there was like a sheen over the water, and we were like, "What do?" And so Helios touched it.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Helios touched it, and then his eyes rolled back in his head, and then I touched Helios, and my eyes rolled back in my head, I believe, and then someone tried to, like if someone's touching a live wire. One of the other party members, I forget who it was, tried to like shove us out of the way, but they actually shoved Helios into the water.
Yeah.
I dropped Helios into the pool of water. Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Which sent us all to a meadow.
Fuck out. The meadow.
Yeah, exactly where we solved some riddles. And then good thing we did, because if we hadn't, we'd be waking up dead. We wouldn't wake up. We would be in the mouth of the aboleth, who is right below us, ready to.
You just would have been at more of a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, you did solve the riddles, and after the last one was actually, it was someone that Talvo recognized, one of his crew members from before. And you still don't know what is up with that, like what is up with those apparitions. But the last riddle, when you solved it, snapped you guys out of it. Like water enveloped you from the sea that you were seeing there under the mountain, and then you snapped out of it, and you all found that you guys were actually underwater. So you are underwater, but. And below you is coming up this aboleth, and the aboleth looks like it does here, where it has it's got a weird long body with tentacles at the end and kind of come branching off the sides, and then it has a big old gaping maw, and its eyes, I don't know if you can see from the token, but it has 3 eyes in a line up the middle of its head. It's got 1, 2, 3 eyes there, with the middle one being the largest. And yeah, it is. It's going to be. It's gonna be combat time in a moment.
There's a
Sorry.
bee.
I think the food just got dropped off. So, okay, this works. I'm going to go grab my food that just got dropped off, and then it's going to be initiative time. Hold on, don't roll yet. Let me make sure that it doesn't have the last one saved. Okay, feel free to roll into initiative, and I will be right back.
Let's fucking go. I'm so good at this game.
I love this game. Fuck. Okay. So when you short rest, how do hit die work again, or did we use them up before?
We should have used them all up before. I'm pretty sure.
Not all. You
Not
didn't
all,
use
not
them
all,
all.
but you.
I can't
should've-
remember when we used the hit die. Was it after the cubes?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay, never
it was
mind.
during a short rest.
Okay.
We did a short rest yesterday too.
Yeah. You and I'm EP.
True.
Fucking 6. I'm fucked. So we're underwater. Can we use verbal components? Spells? I'd be like, "Brr."
No. I don't think you can.
Shit.
We got a Sekiro poster. I never noticed that.
It's literally the only feature of note in the background of his camera.
Yeah, but I'm always so focused on looking at Poetry's beautiful face. I never noticed it.
No, I think the joke you're going for there is you try to keep your eyes as far away from that as possible, so you don't really take in what you're looking at during the brief glances you glance over there.
Jesus. That's not good.
Okay, sorry. They mixed up the orders. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal.
Nice.
Okay. Also, okay. So we got sushi for dinner. Real quick, I ordered edamame. It's a tub. It's like a whole tub of edamame. I thought it was gonna be like, you know,
Mixed it.
I thought it was gonna be like 20 of the like full pods, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
but okay, because it said shelled edamame. I thought that meant like as in the shell, but I guess it meant
Yeah.
unshelled. Like, with
You're the English person.
well, yeah, that's actually an interesting linguistic case where both, like, okay, so there's an interesting. Okay, we can't get into this. Let's. Okay, let's get going. I will figure out my food situation as we go. So to
Was
start.
it a good mix-up or a bad mix-up? Because like one time I ordered like 4 tacos, and instead they dropped off an entire family-sized KFC dinner.
No, so they they didn't mix up the place wasn't mixed up. It was that it was the like I have crab meat in it's like a sushi burrito thing, right? And I got crab meat. And I didn't have any cream cheese, but they put cream cheese in it. And then my girlfriend's was supposed to have cream cheese, but they didn't put it in it. So they mixed up the ingredients from one to the other.
Oh.
But that's fine. It's not a big deal. No. So, regardless. So to describe kind of the situation, you are...
It sucks.
You are all hanging out here in the water. You're about 10 feet below the surface of the water.
Can you fix my initiative? It's 25. I have advantage.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Actually, one each.
Okay. So you guys are in the water, about 10 feet from the surface, by the way, in case you were curious. And the water goes basically up to where it looks like in the image here. And this guy, this thing, is about 10 feet below you guys, actually. So, let's see, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let's restart initiative. And, why don't we actually hop right into it? So, Talvo, you be the first to go. You're in the water. This thing is below you, approaching quickly.
I would like to simply swim out of the water.
Okay. I think swimming just takes, like, it's not like rough water or moving water or anything. So, in that case, it just takes double your movement. So, your normal movement. So, you have normally 30 feet of movement without any buffs. And so, it takes 20 of that to get out of the water onto, like, the edge here or wherever.
Okay, that sounds... Oh, I'm still on job mode. And then, just to be, like, helpful, I'll, throw my rope into the water.
Oh, man.
Like, hanging on the other end of it.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to grab that, I can yank them out.
Yeah, that would, I would say what you could do with that is you can actually prepare an action to, like, you could, like, ready an action so that the moment someone grabs onto it, you pull them out.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. So that will work. And that would be your action. You do anything else, or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. In that case, sorry, Duncan. What is Adau gonna do?
Who was the NPC buddy who was with us?
You had a couple.
Talk about
Couple?
the,
Yeah.
I think it was Small Riley, and
One of the wizards. I don't know which.
yeah, you had.
One of the mages, I guess.
I think Mohi.
I think you had Mohi with you. Yeah.
Okay.
I got hasted, so it was Moby.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna swim up. I'm gonna get on top of the water.
Okay.
Or I suppose. Oh yeah, I'll climb out myself to here.
Okay.
Does that just take my movement to get up and out?
Yeah. To get there would be like your whole movement.
All right. Then I want to cast Sanctuary on Helios as my bonus action. And then I don't know if this is actually going to do anything, given that the aboleth is underwater. But I want to target it with Sacred Flame for my action.
Okay. Yeah, you can still do that.
Because I don't want to click.
No, you're good. Yeah, you could definitely do that. Let me look at something. Sorry. Okay. It will. What is it? Dex saving throw? Ooh, it does not have a good Dex.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it takes a full damage there, 15, and is and yeah, it's like, you know, the radiant flame is just like more like a flash of radiant energy, so it can still definitely hurt even though underwater. So
It's like white napalm. Or white box.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Is that all for Adau?
Yes.
Okay. And luckily for me, before we even get to the aboleth's turn, oh baby, before we even get to its turn, we are gonna have a lair action, because you guys are literally in its lair. Within the water inside its lair even, which is where it is strongest even. I just gotta look at the lair actions again. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, this is fun.
Great.
Yeah, okay. All of a sudden, Adau, so Bree and Helios don't really notice this, but well, actually, let me look at this. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, it wouldn't actually affect them. Bree and Helios, you might notice this, but a little bit. You're in the water, so it's not gonna be as noticeable to you. Adau and Talvo, you see the water all of a sudden surging up and outwards, like surging up, and it literally comes out and then starts sucking back in, and like a riptide current that is a few inches deep around your ankles is trying to yank you in. I need both of you to make me strength saving throws. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so
Damn.
so Adau, you like just brace yourself. You're good. Talvo, I guess, you know, it kind of makes sense. Talvo was holding the rope, was kind of not really bracing himself for this. He was bracing himself to pull out, right? And all of a sudden he's getting yanked in. And so he goes, "Oh!" And Talvo, you're gonna hit the water here, and you're at like the surface level of the water, but you are knocked prone, technically. You're basically like flailing in the water for a second. And luckily, this is exactly what the creature wanted, because as it starts rising upwards, it's going to go for the easiest target, which is, of course, going to be the person who's prone, which it'll have advantage against.
Not the 2 people, 10 people should do it completely underwater to require air to
4 people.
cast spells.
Shut up!
Hold on.
Oh, actually, that actually does raise a good point, though. Do we get ally actions?
I'm going to say no, not in this situation. And the reason why is because your allies are not as strong as you guys. They're NPCs, they're not full heroic PCs. And they're still reeling from the mind effect that you guys were all under. Okay. Whereas you guys are used to stuff like that. You're used to having to fight through those, stuff like that. And yeah. If this were a fight where there was like a bunch of enemy minions too, then maybe. But since it's just you versus it, no, you don't get the help of the allies.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. As this thing starts swimming up, Helios and Bree, you find yourselves engulfed by, you couldn't really see it till it was close, and you don't really see it as much as feel it. As this thing rises up past you, there's like a cloud of like, you're not sure, but something that is being oozed out of this thing is like seeping around it in the water. Its ability is literally called a mucus cloud. So you are basically being surrounded by this thing's mucus that's seeping out of its pores. And it kind of like just starts getting into your senses even while you're underwater. And you're like, oh god. And it seems like if you try to attack the thing, it will actually, if you have to get closer to attack it, well then it might even have an adverse effect, because that's how strong this mucus cloud is. But it swims up by you guys, so it's now adjacent to all of you guys, with Bree and Helios being a little under it and Talvo being like right above it or at level with it. And it's gonna start chomping on Talvo here. Yeah, I'm just looking, sorry. Yep, okay, it's gonna start, so it literally, it doesn't even try to bite you. It actually reaches out some of its tentacles from around its side, and these tentacles start, like, slapping at you, Talvo. You'll have advantage. Here's the first one. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take 10 damage. Not too much. But I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. As again, this mucus seeping through its pores starts entering your bloodstream. Whoa. You do have your inspiration if you want it. Okay, you're gonna use it here. Okay.
Happy birthday. Uh-oh.
That's not enough.
It's not enough. I'm sorry. It actually isn't like a super high DC, but it's a few higher than that, I'll say. So, you all of a sudden you feel like just like something entering your bloodstream, and you just immediately feel like weakened.
Is it a poison?
It is not a poison, no. It's a disease. Okay. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, I need to read this.
COVID-19.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, there's no other bad effects for now, but you just feel ill. You feel, like, wrong. Just weirdly wrong.
Naughty.
And then 2 more attacks at you.
No, it's both hit.
Okay. No other con saves needed. You just take the damage there. Still, it gets a good bit of damage on Talvo. Mm-hmm. That was its turn. That brings us to Bree.
Is that right? No.
So I can like climb out as my whole movement, and then I can like do an action, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing is, well, actually, it has reach. So as long as you don't leave like this tile or this tile, you won't provoke an attack of opportunity.
So I'm fucked.
So you can get out.
I'll go.
Yeah, basically because it can still technically reach you with its tentacles, but that means that it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So has Bree seen sharks?
Probably, yeah.
You've been sitting there like this the entire time. We knew what you were gonna do.
Yeah. So, let me see, how many can I make?
Oh boy. I thought you were gonna wild shape.
No, I'm considering making 16 reef sharks.
That's gonna be a pain to put on the field.
Will they fit there?
I mean, you could
We'll just
stack
like,
them, yeah.
we'll just have to abstract them out, I think.
They can be
That's
vertical,
fine.
yeah.
Okay.
You could also
Yeah,
summon. You could also summon a bunch of dolphins and have a much worse fate than this creature.
Hey, hold on. What's the
And
pen?
you want to get out. In which case, you want to get out of this water real fast.
Yeah, there's no dolphins in my...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna conjure animal, because reef shark is half rating.
Okay, so...
And it's... yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so Reef Shark would mean that you can do... Well, it's wait, 4 beasts of CR 1/2 or lower, right? So it'd be 8, not 16, right?
8, and I cast a 5th level slot, so it's 16.
Well, no, it's normally 4 though, right? Because you said it's 1/2.
Half, yeah.
Yeah.
In 1/2.
Yeah, yeah. So it says 4 beasts of CR 1/2.
Ah, damn. Alright.
So it'd be 8
I'll only do
sharks.
8.
Yeah, yeah.
Only
Oh no,
8 sharks.
only 8 sharks instead of 16. Yeah. So
I
yeah.
love it.
Okay, so they're gonna be like. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna slap
Wait,
around.
no, oh no, no way, I'm boxed in. I mean, they're vertically stacked, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're under the
underneath
island,
you
so-
basically. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just putting them around in like all these other spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you're fine. You won't be boxed in. Give me a
I'm
moment
gonna
here.
nudge Bree and say, hey, you should hit him with the
Yeah. I
And
might
the
also do a
sharks,
totem.
they get their own initiative and everything. 14th in initiative. Okay. All right, so that's your action. You do anything else? Does Bree do anything else here?
Yeah, also, the Mighty Summoner thing, just in case you...
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I can make a totem as well.
Yeah, these things have... They have 30 HP. Normal sharks have 22.
Okay.
Um,
I'll do the best for it.
Okay, so everyone
To
gets
go
10 HP as well. Okay.
5 plus 12, 17.
That's good stuff.
My MFW when 47 HP shark.
Yeah, they have a lot of HP now. Is that all that Bree does?
Well, I can't do anything else, so yeah.
Okay, give me a moment. The thing, you see the 3 eyes on top of this thing looking around, realizing it's surrounded. All of a sudden, it's kind of, again, it's like right below the surface of the water. It looks up at you, Bree, and its 3 eyes focusing on you. And you hear telepathically in your head. You hear it actually speak to you. And it says, "Clever girl.
Damn.
Now watch your servants become my own." And you feel all of a sudden, you feel it trying to force its way into your brain. It is using a legendary action. This has actually cost 2 legendary actions because it's more powerful.
I can do that off turn.
Well, so legendary actions. Yeah, legendary actions are specifically for boss monsters. They can use 1 legendary action after another character's turn. So, and this one does cost 2 out of its 3 action points for, it gets them back at the start of its next turn. So in other words, it is a limited amount and stuff, and it has only certain options. But it starts to force its way into your mind, Bree. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Should I reply to it first?
Sure.
Your
Okay,
reply
wait.
is based on the wisdom throw.
But yeah, what did you
My
say?
reply is just thank you. It's just thank you. And then, what do I need?
Wisdom
Which
saving
what
throw.
Okay.
Bruh.
I got inspiration. I'll burn that.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. That's much better. Yeah, you definitely needed that too. So, you feel this thing trying to force its way into your brain, and you're like, no, and you force it out of your brain, and it kind of, you hear it say in your head like, "No, that's too bad. You won't be joining me just yet." Helios, it's your turn.
Can I do this? Or that too far in the water?
It's 15 feet.
It's
Or,
more.
no, 'cause you have to go up.
It's more
too.
that it's at the surface now, so it's kind of blocking the way.
Fuck it. Is this?
That would still be
That's it.
water, yeah. But you can get to here. You can get here.
Yeah, I can.
No,
Oh,
it
I
won't
didn't
provoke.
realize we were playing
It won't
second.
provoke an attack because this thing has reach, so you'd still be in its
Oh.
range.
Okay, good. Then I move there.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, hold on. How about this one?
Yeah, that's fine too.
Okay. And that is that water or out of water?
I'd say that's it's out. You can go
Okay,
here too.
I'm like sitting on the edge of the pool.
Yeah, you're at the edge.
Okay. This isn't using it, but if I use True Strike, is that just an advantage like boost, or does it actually give me an insight into what this creature's defenses are? Like, do I get like any like lore from it, or is it literally just?
No, it's just what the following part says.
Some people do that as a home rule to make this spell actually worth taking, but
Yeah.
no.
Damn, it wasn't worth taking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm kind of afraid of this thing's wisdom because he's like a fucking like brain monster. He's fucking really fucking smart, and I only have wisdom saving throws. So let's see. First off, I'm gonna toss Talvo an inspiration because he might need it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna say as like a plan, like we should try to get it out of the water before I try to hold it, because what if he needs water to like live or something? Like if we like scoop him, if we get him out of the water somehow, hold him, then he might be like, easier to kill.
I might be able to, well, I don't have control water prepared, so I don't know how we could do that. You could dimension door him, maybe. That has to be willing.
That's a willing creature.
Yeah. Not sure.
I also assume he's pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah, I would guess so.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, this thing is the size of like a... It's the size of like a great white shark, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, Helios, keep in mind that Sanctuary, when you're under the effects of Sanctuary,
Yeah.
you can. It'll just drop. Like, that means people will be able to attack you. But you can do stuff to affect, like us, as you can't be hostile.
You gotta touch me. You're too far away.
Fuck.
Yeah, that is a touch spell.
Okay, well, I mean, I could swim over there for him.
You could
Actually,
guide
no.
somebody, maybe?
What?
Like, use guidance
I don't
or
know.
something? Oh,
I don't think bars get that, actually.
Yeah.
That's sort of a
Oh.
cleric paladin thing.
makes sense.
This is a great problem here, then. Maybe we'll bite and blast them and see what it does. See what kind of playing field we're on.
Okay. So you go like the Biden blast,
Yeah.
and intelligence saving throw. Well, that's good for me. He doesn't have advantage. Just be normal. Yeah, he saves.
God damn.
You still do the half damage, so roll your 76, which he'll take half of. He takes 12 damage. That's not terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
Is that it? Okay. So, Helios does a Biden blast. This thing kind of like... You actually see one of its 3 eyes. The other 2 are still looking at Bree, but one of them looks over at you, Helios. And then you hear in your head, it just says, like at least try to hit me with something good. And before we get to Talvo, it has one more legendary action point that it can use. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It turns to the side, and its big old tail comes around and swings, trying to bash into Bree. Is Bree under the effect of Sanctuary? I don't remember, or so...
No, Helios. And
Oh.
he's not anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. So yeah, here comes a swipe of a tail attack against Bree. It completely misses. It like smacks the stone, and then you guys, since you all, it is actually kind of like, you know, it's telepathically linked to you guys right now. You all hear it go like, ow.
yours going like L.
Yeah. But yeah, that is that's its legendary action. Talvo, it's your turn.
So fast.
Alright.
It's surfaced now, right?
I'll get up from prone and go back to where I was.
It's at the surface. It's not like out of the water.
Yeah, okay.
So, learn my lesson trying to help out my teammates. There's only one good thing I should do, and that's just lay on the damage. So,
Listen, my turn didn't start. I was going for your rope.
roll better. Roll better, higher initiative. That's all I can tell you.
No.
Alright, so Talvo takes the bow, and this thing, if it was deeper in the water, it might be an issue trying to shoot it through the water, but it's right at the surface. So you just go, boom, and arrow hits its mark. Absolutely. Yeah, and you got plenty of allies nearby, obviously, so that's not an issue here. So yeah, good chunk of damage, 33 damage, and that hits you. If you hit it right in the top of the head, or like whatever, it doesn't really have a head, but like, you know, in that part of its body, and yeah, it definitely hurts it. You actually all sense its pain from that.
And then I'm going to step a little further back from the edge of the water this time.
That will. Well, no, it doesn't provoke because you can just disengage or whatever. So.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it would have provoked if you didn't have the ability to just disengage and yeah. So, alright.
And then just one of these for next turn.
Yeah.
we're good.
Well, no, take your bonus action to disengage, because I think the free disengage is only if you use a melee attack, I think. I might be wrong on that.
No, you're right.
Okay, yeah. So you just want to have the sleight of hand, but other than
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Yep. Alright. That brings us to Adau.
Well, I think oh, it's only one? Damn, I thought it was more. Oh, that's bless. Okay. I think I'm going to. Oh fuck! The sharks are next, man. Eat. Eat. Yeah. Wait. Is Talvo got diseased, right?
Yes, you don't know the effects of it yet, but
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll wait and see how bad it is.
okay.
It kills you with
Gonna-
disturbance.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hit him with a flame strike. The aboleth. So I believe it's actually a radius. Let me see what the radius is. Yeah, 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay, so it's just like a beam of fucking. Yeah,
I
look
think
at
it's right there.
Uh huh. And is that? Oh, there we go. I clicked it too, and then it didn't go through it first. Uh huh. Okay, so yeah, it's both of those types of damage. It doesn't have a very good dex modifier, so.
Are
Yeah.
you aware that's gonna
go.
roast the sharks, right? Because the radius is from center to the edge.
Oh yeah, it's 10-foot radius, not diameter.
Ah, shit! I always forget.
It would actually roast every single shark.
Well, are they? What if they're underwater?
Well, but it's underwater. So
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, well,
You
shit,
can do it. You
yeah.
can do it. You can do it a cube like this and you have some barbecue with it and save 5 sharks.
Um,
Fucking trolley problem here. Save 8 sharks.
Yeah, I mean, okay,
One
so
thing.
I guess if I can't take it back, then I want to just do it in
No.
whatever radius is going to harm.
you
the
can
human
take it
shark.
back. You can change it if you want, because you would know this in character, right? So
Yeah. Okay, then I'm not going to do that.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna just put it right above the aboleth.
Mhm.
But I mean, I guess just it'll be next, and it's going to be a trident. Because I don't know what god or like what the purple dragon would use as a weapon, other than maybe a claw. But I'm not gonna do that. So trident it is.
Okay, there you go. There's your trident.
And does it attack this turn?
I think so.
Find out. Yes. Okay, then and so that's a 13 to hit. So I don't know if that hits.
Let me tell you. Nope, it does not. This thing is very tough hide and is also
that would
more
make sense.
evasive than you'd think. So.
Okay.
So that's your
Then
bonus
as-
action.
Yeah, as my action, I'm just gonna Sacred Flame him again.
Absolutely.
Like fucking cantrip does almost as much damage as the level 5 spell.
Well, yeah. He fails,
No.
and he is visibly wounded now. The thing is visibly wounded, you could tell.
Damn.
Huh.
That's the might of the Great Purple Dragon, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Alright, is that,
That's my turn. Yeah.
okay.
Surely it'll be the.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I want to hop down off the edge so that I don't get watered into the thing again.
That will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Doesn't it have
I
reach?
want to hop here then.
It is 10 feet of reach, so that would still be
Okay.
in.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I
so you
can
go,
do that.
you go there. Let me, real quick. Oh! Sorry, I'm just.
I assume this thing weighs more than 500 pounds, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Damn.
Let's see how much the average Great White weighs.
Yeah, it'd be like to the size of. It's like, it's
Yeah, like a ton.
Yeah, it's like probably like a 12-foot long great white shark worth of weight. So,
Damn, I ain't levitating that thing. Okay.
Okay, sorry. I'm just looking at stuff. I'm looking at its options. What is this do? Okay, hold on. Sorry, Uh-huh. I don't know, man. Okay. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. I've got it. Okay. Got it. Sorry, I was just thinking about this. The thing starts. You actually, so for its lair action, Oh, I should. Let me. I should realize the initiative tracker's blocked on stream. That's fine. It is time for the lair action. All of a sudden, Britsha, you feel this thing trying to probe into Bree's mind once more. So, this time, I need Bree to make an intelligence saving throw. Let me look. Where does it say the DC?
I think it's like 3.
Yeah, I think it's about a 1 DC.
Yeah, I think it's like a.
It doesn't actually say, but it is lower. But I know it's lower than 16. So yeah, you're good. You once again fend off this thing from entering your mind, forcing its way into your mind, and that will be. That is that. Now it is. Oh god, it's the shark's turn.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Favorite moment.
The sharks are going to, I guess, start attacking, right? You would have just told them attack, right, Britsha?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Fuck them up.
Sharks have a. Oh no. Oh no. Sharks have pack
boy.
tactics. I didn't realize that. So they all have advantage. So there's gonna be 8 attacks with advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna say they're all flanking too, because they can all swim to a place where they would be. Out of these, there's 2 misses. Six hits. Oh god. So let's just start rolling the damage. 1, 2. No crits at least. Okay. It's a good chunk of damage from them. 38 damage, yeah. And this thing is like just starting, they just start just chomping away at this thing.
I love Shark Week.
However,
Right?
yeah. However, they're all gonna have to make con saves now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out of those, 4 of the sharks now start going like flailing around in distress. Anyways,
Whoops.
that is
What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. What's happening to my sharks?
the aboleth is gonna go now, and you hear its howls of pain echoing telepathically through your minds. And it looks, its eyes focus in again on Bree, and it says, if I can't have you under my control, I will kill you.
Alright.
And it is going to start, its tentacles start just reaching out, and yeah, the first one is actually going to try to like just go and bash you prone. It's going to try to bash you prone, which means it's basically a grapple check. So you either need to make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Yo, watch out, Bree. That shit hurts.
Shit, hurry.
Okay, so you avoid the bash, like where it tries to knock you to the ground. The other 2 are just going to be normal attacks. There's 1. Does that hit, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. You're going to take 11 damage. And now, a couple things. First, let's do your concentration check. So let's see if the sharks stay. So a constitution saving throw.
Does she have to do that? It comes out of temp HP? I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's
you
whenever
do.
you take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it still counts as taking damage. It's just like it doesn't go through to your normal HP bar, right? So,
Yep.
okay, so you're fine. The sharks are still there. However, now I need a Constitution saving throw for the disease emanating out of this thing's pores. So another con save.
22.
And so Bree also kind of goes like, oh, like Bree just feels awful all of a sudden. And then there's one more attack. Does that? I don't think that hits, right?
No, it doesn't hit.
Okay, so It does hit Bree once though, but you can tell actually, you can kind of all telepathically sense that this thing is panicking a little bit because it was hoping to get rid of these sharks here. Bree, it's your turn after this.
Alright. Even though I got diseased, I think I'll stick to my plan, and I was gonna potentially do lesser restoration on Talvo.
You'd have to get over to him, but yeah.
Yeah, I believe that you.
Don't worry. Don't. He hit me once, and that's amazing. He's not. It's not gonna happen again. You just lay on the damage.
But lesser restoration would get rid of the disease. It wouldn't heal.
Yeah, it's about disease. Since we don't know what this is.
No, you couldn't make it over there.
I can make it. I can make it to you. Okay, so just do it.
Yeah, I can. Oh, I'm a cleric. I can't lay on hands. Whoops. I can do prayer of healing actually.
Oh, I can like.
Yeah, that's a lie.
I can get way.
I could like meet you halfway.
No, I can literally get to you.
Both the jump.
Okay.
It's just that that would have to be on another turn though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I do it like when it's not my turn, or does it need to be on my turn?
Well, it was.
You can prepare an action, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It would
Yeah,
be.
then I would prepare.
Yeah, it would be that you're basically saying you're preparing an action, which is the moment Talvo gets within range, you're going to use your stored action for that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. And then there's not really much else I can do.
Okay, sounds good. And then that's it. Before we get to Helios' turn, it does have its legendary actions back. And it is desperately going to try to get rid of Bree. So it's going to swing its tail around again. It missed the first time. Let's see if we can hit this time. Oh, I think that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to take 15 damage as it just goes whack right into Bree. And, of course, I need a... what's it called? Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, the sharks are still here. That brings us to Helios.
Alright, let's do the funny. Hold on. I have my sheet printed backwards. You know the deal. Give him your mother and home. Give him a hug. Look at this.
Oh shit.
Okay, so you're gonna do unsettling words, and then yeah, you're gonna try to hold them in place. Absolutely. Let's see if that works. You don't even necessarily need the unsettling words. Well, there's no choice. It goes through on that one, but yeah, all of a sudden, so you go like stop. You basically just use your magic to hold it in place, and it just goes just like stunned, like floating there in the water now.
Wait, before we kill it, Talvo, let's see. Let's ask it what it wanted. Like, why are we here?
He made me bleed my own blood. I don't give a shit.
I will literally revivify it to ask this question.
Oh wait, where did Helios go?
Oh damn.
He
that
dis-
shark.
He might be.
He disappeared.
His token is gone too on the.
Yeah, I know,
infinite
it
order,
got
so he's just
deleted.
gone. Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll put you back in, Helios.
It's been...
Oh. Okay, there you
He's
go.
gone.
Yeah. So, it's stunned. It's paralyzed, so it can't even do anything. It is now going to be Talvo's turn.
Now it can wisdom throw on its own turn to break free.
Yeah.
You got 6 seconds. You got 6 seconds to ask this guy something.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm gonna use
You go
my
get
bonus action. to dash.
Restored.
Yep, you're going to go dash around there.
Yeah.
Alright, and then Bree can immediately cast Lesser Restoration as Bree prepared that action. And immediately you feel better, Talvo.
Nightfall.
And you still have your action, because, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
I told me in 6 seconds.
Yep. So you're just kind of running over there. Bree grabs on and heals you up or restores your vitality. And then Talvo's already knocking an arrow.
With the power of friendship.
Yep. Okay. This thing is actually still alive.
Not that.
Oh, wait, you would have advantage, though. So you could check if it would have been a crit.
Not the red
Okay,
one.
so it would have just been the same damage. So the 30 damage goes thunk, and this thing is barely alive, but it is alive.
Oh, well, I guess you get 12 seconds to talk to the guy.
It's my turn, so I get to talk to him right now. He's been speaking telepathically with us, so seeing as I am also, and I know he can understand me.
Yep.
Oh shit! I don't want to be Adau, not too.
So you speak to this thing telepathically.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I say, what do we have that you want? Why have you summoned us here to kill you?
Tell me what you want. As it probes back, it actually has a special feature specifically if a creature communicates
great.
with it. What is your greatest desire, Adau? It's forcing its way into your head because of the fact that you spoke to it, you open yourself up and it just goes, gets into your head immediately.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Everyone's always fucking poking the bear. Ooh, let's eat the mushrooms. Ooh, let's put the shiny thing in the boss's lair.
So,
Hey,
It's killing it.
It's going. True. It's going to die anyway. Don't worry. But fucking, I don't know. I say I want the cities to be united, but really I don't give a shit. I'm going for godhood, baby. Let's fucking go.
Okay, so it would sense that. It would know that you want to ascend to a higher plane of existence.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it say anything back, or does
It
it
does.
just say
It
no
does.
you?
It says it kind of takes a split second to think on this, what it's just learned from your brain. And it says, if godhood, if power, ultimate power is really what you desire, I have the memories of consumed beings greater than you inside me. I could share their wisdom. Don't you wonder how I had the memory of that fire giant, those elven wizard sisters, or the crew member of your friend? I consumed them and consumed their memory.
So then, that doesn't answer my question. Obviously, I want that power, but I don't think you're going to give it to me. You've summoned us here and immediately tried to consume us. Go fuck yourself.
I have underestimated your power.
That's so true.
But the
You did
wealth
try it.
the wealth of knowledge I have is stuff that you couldn't find anywhere else.
Well, I guess she can talk to you when you're dead.
No.
Yeah, well, I can't. I can only cast Speak with Dead on humanoids, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's a corpse of your choice.
Ah, shit.
Within range.
Of your choice.
Yeah.
Fresh this morning.
All right. It said, yeah. I guess I'll pry the information from your corpse, and I'll use my bonus action to have the spiritual weapon hit it.
Yep, that was
it's
it.
a 24, and so 12 force damage.
And it only had 10 HP left, so that is enough. As this trident, this spectral trident, literally just goes thunk into this thing's head, and it just turns over like a fish upside down.
That was sick.
And
Let's go thematic.
and that will,
I think the Godzilla theme was playing at the same time. That was
yeah. And that will take us out of combat. You have beaten the Deep One. As your companions come rushing in the room, the ones that were outside watching, you can tell that they were under the effect of whatever magic you guys triggered originally, and they're like shaking it off still. And your companions you had with you in the pool are like basically just now clamoring out, like oh god, holding their heads, not sure what just happened.
Can the sharks have a little bit of a snack on the dead body before they get the spell?
Just don't eat the head. I need the head.
Yeah, they can snack on it a bit as a reward.
As a
Can I use lesser restoration on myself to kill the disease?
Yep. Assuming you got the spell slots, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I don't have lesser restoration anyways. I don't think he's gonna be happy to speak to me. Does like his corpse won't necessarily know, I guess, if I like disguise myself somehow. So Talvo, do you have like a disguise kit?
I do have a disguise kit. You want me to
Nice.
disguise you?
Yeah, make me look like radically different, like an orc or something.
I can't even, bro.
Or I don't know what an orc is, like a fucking a gnome. I don't know, a tall gnome.
It's literally just Adau with the mustache and the glasses.
True. Yeah. Oh, I'll dispel the weapon as well.
Okay. Yeah.
How long does that last? A minute? Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
gone anyway.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Or if we could use a disguise kit, or Mohi or Rockheel could cast disguise something on me. Yeah, bless you. Or disguise self. I guess it's in the name. It's not gonna work on me. Yeah, yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you have that, you would have to.
Disguise kit?
Yeah, to see how good the disguise is, I think.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah. So if you're, I'm assuming, are you proficient with the disguise kit? I'm assuming.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think that's just a flat rogue thing.
Oh fuck, I have one.
All
I
right.
don't know why I do.
So-
What is it?
TSM. Talvo can definitely apply some. Apply some disguise to you. It would just be.
Yeah.
I would say it would be a. It would be like the equivalent of a.
Stealth?
No.
I would think sleight of hand or performance.
Yeah, I would say sleight of hand.
Okay.
And add a 1d4 to that. I'm guiding
Yeah.
you as you do this.
And I have inspiration from.
Bardic inspiration, true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 plus 1d4.
1d10.
Yeah, well,
Right.
also a
Yeah.
D4.
Yeah, but plus my guidance as well.
So 14?
We will see.
All right,
Alright,
so
nice.
21. That's pretty
21.
good. And yeah, you have at this point, you can actually order the sharks.
Not a really hot elf tavern girl.
But while you're kind of working on this, Bree could order the sharks to work together to push this thing out of the pool onto the ground.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, to make it easier to work with. And yeah, its corpse is laying there.
I was really disappointed with where those sharks landed in the initiative queue, because instead of like getting up out of the water, I wanted to surf on the shark for a little bit and start shooting arrows at this thing.
We can just do that for fun between adventures, we can have it out.
Yeah, we can have a surfing session.
Yeah, summon the sharks, have
Beach episode!
Beach episode!
Yeah!
Okay. But yeah, now once it's out of the water, I am going to hit it with Speak with Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it sees through. Oh, I want you guys out. I don't want you to be here so that he sees you and is like, you just killed me. I'm not talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Speak
Okay.
with Dad.
So yeah, you just
I'm
Why
definitely
are
be
these
like,
other parts blocked off?
you
Young
imbue
man,
it
I'm
with
gonna be having a talk with your parents.
you imbue it with a semblance of life, and it goes like, and it's looking around. It can't move, but it's like little eyes are looking around, studying. It will actually immediately roll a perception check against your thing.
Bruh.
And
Okay, well,
Hold on. No, I guess we are out of initiative. I don't know if the...
I guess you could your mother it, or didn't we allow that using inspiration to force a reroll on the?
you
part
could
of
do something
somebody
like
else?
that, yeah.
Would it
then,
still
yeah, I'll burn my
technically be there because
inspiration.
we had to
Alright,
get
I was gonna
initiative?
burn
Would
inspiration.
it still have your mother?
That
Or
one
technically
ties.
not?
I'm gonna say that will go in your favor.
Oh, so Helios, I think it's only for one. Actually,
round.
paste
No,
unsettling words.
It's only
See.
for saving throws is the other thing.
Yeah. So this is just a check.
Yeah. So I will say, but yeah, since that you use your inspiration, force it to tie, and it's almost like it's like hesitant for a second, like it thinks it recognizes you. It's like, and then it's like, what do you want?
What do I look like again, Talvo? Did you actually make me a fucking barmaid?
hot barmaid.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna.
You didn't pay your tab.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have
black out,
prestidigitation. I guess I'm gonna do my best girl voice while I'm talking. I'm not doing a girl voice. Yeah. But I'm gonna say, oh shit, what am I gonna say? Okay.
Is that the legendary amethyst?
I don't think I return its ego. Or maybe I do. I return its intelligence to a corpse. But anyway, my first question, is it possible to learn the knowledge that you possessed by reading and or gathering resources from this layer?
Not from the Jedi.
Some of it.
What do you say?
Some of it.
Some of it? Can the remainder be learned any other way, or did you alone possess some of that knowledge and consume its method for learning it?
It depends. A little bit of each.
Okay. Tell me how to reach your your troves of information and treasure. Or can you tell? Will you tell? Or not? No, that's a bad one. Because you could just say no. Where are they? I'll ask him where they are.
It's like, well, I normally wouldn't share, but for a beautiful barmaid such as yourself, they are.
He said he's.
They.
This guy's face. I knew.
Down in the pit, in the pool, deep down, there is a tunnel and then a cave with air. There you will find my lair.
Why do we keep going deeper underground?
Oh no.
Oh, he never told me what he wanted, did he? Okay. What did you want from the party of adventurers that were here?
I wanted the helm of the Archdevil, for its power is great.
Okay.
Good thing we didn't die.
Yeah. Did you know how to dispel the curse that possesses that crown? And fuck, that's too late. Never mind.
I would say no.
Okay. Well, it returns to a state of inactivity.
Hi. And
You have like 2 more questions. You could ask if it had any weird fetishes or anything.
no, there's 5 questions.
Yeah, you could. I have 5 questions. I asked
Was
it
that
5.
all 5? I thought it was
Yeah, no, it's
That was all
5.
5.
So
Cast it again. We gotta know.
No, I could do that, but I'd have to bring it back with us, and it would be in 10 days.
yeah,
But yeah, and I don't want to do that. So
you're just hauling around the giant corpse.
hey, we're doing it with a dragon. Why not a fucking
Research.
apple too?
I mean, if I'm reading the spell right, all you really need is a mouth.
No, I think if the corpse is too damaged, it doesn't work.
Yeah, well, let's have a mouth. You could take like the
Oh.
head maybe, but
Shark.
Do we? I mean, we could. I guess we could do that. Let's see what we gain from its lair first.
okay. Yeah.
So we have to go under the water again.
Yeah, that's true. Do we have any potions of water breathing? I feel like we have one.
You might have got one. I don't know.
Yeah, I think one of us has one. And if not, then that's definitely a fucking wizard spell that Mohi could cast, but that's kind of cheating.
You could also. You do have the sharks for a little while longer. They could like pull you through quickly.
That's true. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
They don't understand me, but could Bree, can you, like, say, could you have them go see where this layer is,
Yeah,
and then
I
come
want to
back?
See how long it is. Is it a breathable distance?
Yeah, I mean, I can breathe for, what is it? How many minutes in it?
It's a long time actually. It's like it's based on your con, but it's like minutes. Like yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
There's like,
Bree can send
Yeah.
out the sharks, and they can actually pretty quickly go and tell you like, oh, they'll come back and report to Bree. It's not actually that far. It's like maybe 100 feet down, which is pretty deep, you know. And then like it curves up and then has like an air bubble cave.
Well, let's hop on, baby. I'm fucking in
Okay.
the water.
Yeah.
Is it safe for me to go down there?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the sharks can basically all just carry
Because,
you
like,
through.
I could remember everything as with my wanderer like ability.
Yeah, but I mean, that's you wouldn't know if it's safe down there, like, because you haven't been down there before.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but the sharks will like carry you down, and you eventually surface in a little. You know, they carry you through the water. You're hanging onto the side of these sharks, and on the other side, you pop up out of the water, and the room that you're in, this like cavern, is illuminated by bioluminescent mushrooms again, and fungi of all sorts of types. And more than that, the walls of this cavern are like slimy looking. Whatever like mucus thing the aboleth was emanating is covering the surface here. And you guys have to like, you always almost gag. You're like, ugh. Luckily, there's enough space where you can like walk out onto the cavern floor, and you see what looks like where this thing like laid to rest, because it is fully amphibious. It could, you know, survive in both land and water. And you clearly see that this thing definitely had, you know, delusions of grandeur. There's lots of like relics and stuff, most of which aren't going to be like magic relics, but like what I mean is like cultural artifacts. Like there's a whole like display it has with a bunch of like golden goblets and silver like chalices and stuff, and you can pack that up pack that stuff up pretty easily. But then there's stuff that is a little more interesting. For one, you see a chest that is clearly made by a giant. It has the craftsmanship of a giant written all over it.
It's like 30 feet tall. I think it's giant.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it isn't that big, but it is much bigger than a normal chest would be.
You bet.
And you can go over and like open it, and it's mostly empty actually. But there are a few things in it. We're actually gonna roll some loot for it, and then there is another thing that I know is gonna be there. Why don't we have you guys roll, Duncan? Since you got the killing blow, roll a D100. Okay.
I think that's bad.
Britsha, do you want to roll 2d4?
Alright.
Okay. Let me just look at it. I'm writing this down so I forget. So you find about, like I said, there was like some chalices and kind of other stuff like that, like dishes that were made out of gold and stuff. You find 5 like kind of valuable items there worth probably 250 gold each. So over 1,000's worth of gold just from these like kind of little like art pieces made of metal. Next up, I want Helios. Why don't you roll the money that you guys find? And it will be, I want you to roll 4. No, not like that. I want you to roll 4 D6000s.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Okay. So in the
That's
chest.
less than average.
Oh, fuck it. I got a 1337
In
and a
the
777.
chest
That's a
are-
jackpot. I got a jackpot.
In the chest are 11,000, over 11,000 gold coins. Next up, TSM, why don't you roll 5D600. There's also 1,500 platinum pieces. And platinum is worth 10 times as much as gold, so that is actually worth more than the gold there.
Get fucked, Helios.
It's a community pot.
So you get
Above average roll. Above average roll.
so you get well, I think that's actually still technically below the average, right? I don't know.
No,
But-
it's 3,000.
But Anyways. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. It is. But...
It literally is. It's 25 above the average.
Yeah. Oh God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess you could also do it with 600 d5, but then it's much more likely to be around the average. But yeah, no, that's why I like doing the big dice, because you can get really screwed or really lucky, like a lot easier, big swings. Okay, so that is that. Next up, Duncan, roll me a d6. So that's all the money. Now we're gonna get to the magic items.
I wanted to do 6.
God damn it.
Here, I'll let you roll again. Roll one more time. Okay, we'll go with the second one, because one is a little brutal. There's going to be 5 items from one of the middle tier tables. So, everyone roll a d100, including me. So I'll be the 5th.
Oh!
Everyone roll a d100.
You better get a fucking night owl, bro.
Okay, Britsha is the highest with the 49. We'll go through. So these are some of the various items that are inside of this chest. And I'll put this all in a list and put it here. The first thing, the 49, is a potion of stone giant strength. Next up, it's a lot of potions actually. Next up is a potion of diminution. It's a potion that makes you small.
Yeah, with their rats at the same size.
Actually, wait, there's 2 of those. There's 2 of them. There's 2 potions of diminution. Next up is...
We can make Riley smaller!
12 and 9 are both the same as well. And then there's 2 potions of superior healing. Which you used a couple in this dungeon, so that's... So, yeah. Okay, so actually, yeah, there's not really any, like, major relics here. Mostly just some potions and stuff. But there's also... Well, there's also a shit ton of money again. There's also, however, a note. Or rather, a scroll that I'm assuming you would carefully unfurl.
I'd be reading that.
Yeah. And the scroll is not a spell scroll or anything. It is clearly someone's, like, it's like a diary entry. And you can read it, Duncan, because, well, it takes a bit of time for you. Because it's actually written in giant, and was clearly written by a giant, with how big the lettering is in the scroll itself. But it was written by a giant. And you speak Dwarvish, which is related to giant. So
I've
you're
been making attempts to learn giant as well.
Mm-hmm, yeah. So it takes a while for you to decipher, but you will be able to decipher the meaning. And sorry, I just realized I had it wrong about it. Okay. And you get you see this. I sent it to you on Discord.
Oh wow. Alrighty. Interesting. So guys, the giants don't like the half giants. They actually are enemies. Well, maybe not unilaterally, but this one did not like the half giants because they were imperious, like, bastards, essentially, who wanted the giants to bow to them.
Huh.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're racist too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but on our side...
I mean, sounds about right, doesn't it? Like, they've always been pretty racist to us.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm gonna add up all our gold math real quick. We have a lot of fucking money, guys. But yeah, okay. What are there, like, books or anything down here, like stuff that we wouldn't think to normally look for because we're adventure hungry, dudes?
Not really. Beyond that, not really.
What
Okay,
are these
fair enough.
conveniently blocked off gray boxes behind doors?
Oh, that's just other, like, the map here was originally like a tomb, but I didn't want it to be a tomb, so I just blocked stuff off.
I kick open the tomb door.
We made a tomb.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
do you tell them about the rest of the message, Duncan? Because you kind of alluded to it, but...
No.
Okay, I like it. Okay, so Duncan keeps some knowledge to himself.
Hold on. What would this roll be? On the odds that I kind of like read him, like, is he withholding?
Well, it'd be insight, It'd be more of an
insight,
insight,
yeah.
yeah.
What I?
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I guess let's
You
find
can roll
out.
deception.
Deception.
Yeah.
It's not. It's impossible for me to beat a 23. So.
So Bree would realize, like, okay, Duncan, like, Adau is not telling everything, but it's up to you whether or not you want to press him on it,
What's up with that?
You don't have to.
Yeah, what is up with that, Duncan?
Would it be deception because they didn't act me like you did?
Well, but you're still deceiving them, right? It doesn't have to be an active lie. It could just be omitting information, right?
I mean, I'm sitting there just like.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Your facial expressions as you were reading that did not match what you just told me.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. They also beseeched us to kill all of the half giants.
We're kind of doing that a little bit.
I mean, yeah, but like, they want us to like make it a crusade, Ah, yes. You don't believe me in the slightest.
He's still holding on something.
Yeah. I will not be. None of you have Zone of Truth prepared. Get fricked.
I do have Hold Monster. No.
What if it's
Yeah,
just
I mean,
that? What if it's just like Adau could just make the excuse that it was like erotic fan fiction that the giant wrote. He doesn't want to share it,
There's just he mentions this one guy
I'm getting
named
Panache
Claude.
Adau. I'm getting Panache Adau because he's still a hot fucking elf.
Oh yeah, about that. I wanted to use my own disguise kit. I would have, if not only would the makeup have gotten washed off in the water somewhat, when we got down, I would definitely use my own disguise kit skills to remove it.
Still.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you can still panache me, or attempt to panache me, but as I am an elf, I am resistant to being charmed.
Yeah, most of the time those
Worm.
abilities aren't really meant for working on other players either, though.
Yeah.
Not really balanced for it.
You're gonna fucking use it, bruh.
No, I'm good.
I was gonna say, if you do that, I will become hostile to you.
I mean, like.
Alright. So, which ones of these are real and which ones of these are jokes?
No, they're just messing.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we're fucking around.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll run it.
I didn't know you were immune to charm. That's bullshit.
well, not immune,
I'm
but
not immune, I'm just resistant.
yeah.
Oh, fuck. No. I'm like, come on. Adau, come on, dude. Like, let's be real.
Paste panache.
Like-
I want to see I want to see how it works.
Yeah. For players, stuff like this, I leave it to Duncan to determine if it would work at all.
Fair enough.
Since it's not really so.
Contested by. Okay, well, I can't contest that with. Well, actually, can I with insight?
I mean,
yeah, I don't think I can.
yeah,
actually,
but
'cause
like again, so
I
like
can
even if you, the most it does is just make you a friendly acquaintance, which you already are.
Yeah, which we already are.
No.
Just just because you have a friend doesn't mean they have to tell you the truth,
He's charmed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like even someone you're charmed by, you don't
So, wait.
necessarily have to tell all your deeper secrets to them.
Dreg, when he got charmed, he simply refused, because he was like, "That's obviously harmful." But also, how would resistance to charm work here? Would I just roll insight twice?
You just have advantage, yeah. So it doesn't really help you.
It still is not possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be like, I don't know. It's not anything harmful to you guys, and it's not anything that would make you like richer or more powerful.
Okay, it tells a lot about you that you think that's a motivation right now, but I'm gonna let that go for. I'm not gonna address your moral shortcomings right now. I'm more disappointed that you're holding something back, and you won't just tell us why.
Well, okay.
Shit.
That's okay. That's fine with me. Because we're buddies. Because you're my best friend, And you must know that it's incredibly important to me. If, I don't know, I wouldn't tell my best friend about it, because clearly that's what we are. And I'd fucking get him in the chest punch, like they did in, what's that, Hays Code movies? When they wanted to show affection, but they couldn't hug.
Oh, I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just say it's personal? I don't want to share it. Why would you? Why we have to do this whole song and dance, Duncan?
Well, because all three of
Very
you immediately
strange.
ganged up on me and maybe go fuck yourself. I mean, I love you and you're my best friend.
Okay, raise your hands. Okay, Helios, help me out here. How many times have you lied to the party or withheld information?
None because I'm usually dead.
Oh, 0 times. Yeah, you're usually dead. Yeah. Bree, how many times have you deceived the party without giving us an explanation why?
Never.
Well,
Oh,
I
never.
don't know. I think there was 1 or 2 times where Bree tried to like take a big share of the money before the rest of the group found it. I would say that's like a deception thing, you know.
But she didn't lie. When she got caught, she's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I,
Fucking decided to play 20 questions cryptic elven bullshit with me.
I don't know. I just kind of was thinking that you guys would take my word for it, and that the DM wouldn't say, "Hey, you're lying."
Nah.
Well, maybe you should learn to read ancient documents without using your finger and mouthing all the words and animating everything you're reading.
Mohi at this
Yeah, I
point holds
guess.
up a hand. He's like, I can teleport us out of here now if you guys want.
Right. Everyone turns at the same time.
Because the whole group is here together
No.
now. And they,
I'll go.
and they
yeah.
yeah, Mohi is
wait.
like, I can sense it. The field that was preventing the teleportation is gone.
I mean, we should
Oh
talk.
yeah, all of our minds are very
every-
lucid right now. That must be what's animating all of us.
We should
making us
teleport
more aggressive.
Everybody but Adau. Keeping that back.
I can die down
Well,
here
whatever
because I
comes of
can't
it's
swim
on
back
him,
up.
then.
The one thing is, you have an extra person with you now that you didn't have before.
What?
You can't teleport everyone back.
Oh, because we have
Yeah.
Chungus.
You have Chungus now.
Chungus is coming with us.
That's true, we do have teleportation circle. Do we want to take the corpse? You can ask the corpse what's on this note. Oh wait, I can cast that spell. Fuck you all. Okay.
Look at this guy, bald-faced lies to us, then evades every question and asks, we're the fucking assholes. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, whatever consequences we face will be pinned on him.
It's actually funny when you turn to Chungus. He'll actually basically be like, you know, like I don't need to go with you guys. I actually prefer staying here in the depths below.
If you're sure, you are more than welcome. We have
I
lots
really
of
Crowned a
food.
king.
I would kind of like motion the guys over. So you know, back back in the old world, we have this series of books called the Lord of the Bracelets. Yeah, I don't think we should leave this little creepy guy down here, because it usually ends up kind of bad if you leave like these little weird guys in caves. Like it might not be like a big deal now, but he'll get real weird in a couple years if we leave him alone down here, I think.
Chungus the BBEG. He can go with us through the teleport circle if we so
I feel like,
wish.
listen, if you prefer, but we are, you know, we have food. we
Why
have-
don't why doesn't everyone roll me a perception check real quick?
He's not real.
So cringe.
He's not real. We can't.
No, he's real. Good rolls. Except for Talvo. Helios and Britsha. So this would have been when you guys would have swam back up to this main room with all the loot and stuff. Because like Big Riley couldn't get down there and stuff, so you would have had to come back up to teleport away. And Big Riley would have eventually squeezed through like entrance to this area, so he's in here now. At this point, though, Helios and Bree, you hear the distant sound of like stomping hooves.
And we're back here.
Yeah. You hear the sound of distant hooves stomping out like from the exit, from the way you came into this whole little compound.
Ooh. Is it the centaurs?
I think it's time to leave.
I think it's time to leave.
Do we have? I mean, how close are they? Do you guys think they are?
It's kind of, you know, they're stomping through like the caves. It kind of echoes and stuff, so it's not really like easy to tell.
And how is it? As they get closer, can I discern? Like, is it like elk-like, or is it minotaur-like?
It's not really either.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you guys would all. I'm assuming when Bree and Helios point this out, the rest would, you know, you'd be like, everyone would be like, you know, hold on, let's listen. Talvo, it's definitely like horse hooves. The others don't know what horses are, but you know them. Because horses don't exist in this part of the world.
Are those fucking
must-
horses?
It must be centaurs then, right? Or are centaurs over here half elk?
No, they're still half horse or whatever.
It's, what the fuck's a horse?
Yeah,
Horse is-
kind of the
whose horse
reaction I
is
was
that?
looking for.
Fuck, I don't know.
The horse is here.
Still think we should just leave.
I mean, yeah, if you want to start casting Teleport Circle, Helios,
Yeah.
and get us to
I'm already
Korbach
on-
City.
Already on it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
And then we're gonna type the hey, like, you know, nondescript goblin man
Yeah,
from the
Chungus.
bracelet, Chungus. I mean, I don't know if you're friends with these guys.
Chungus looks a little
But-
afraid when he's like, I don't know what they are. I don't know.
Would you like to temporarily come with us?
He's like,
Just in case, and then if you like it, if you don't, we'll bring you back.
he thinks about it, and he's like, as you're kind of like, and you're kind of like talking to him as you're kind of casting the
while,
spell. There's maybe like 20 seconds left on it, and then you hear the hooves have gotten pretty close, and then they kind of stop, and you hear a voice call out, and it says, Helios, Talvo, Adau, come and face me. I know you're in there.
How the fuck did he get down here?
And yeah, you can tell it's the voice of Solomon, who you recognize.
Hey,
It's echoing
say
out.
something, distract them. I have 20 seconds to distract them.
Chungus looks over and he's like, okay, I'll go with you guys. They don't sound friendly.
Oh, they're not. Well, they were friendly at first, and then someone shot them with a fireball as I'm like writing this.
And yeah, meanwhile, you're still casting the spell. It's almost done at this point. Do you say anything else? You can actually kind of hear the sound of armor clinking and like dismounting from outside.
Wait,
No, we're not.
it's mounting?
We can see what they want and out of here.
Yeah, cast it and we'll walk through this door and then see if we can see like what's going on.
Yeah, but the circle only
there's
lasts
no
one
door
round.
there.
You got to go through basically right away.
Yeah, so we gotta be within 30 feet of
Well,
it, so let's do
worst
that.
case, if anyone gets left behind, Mohi can bring you.
That's true.
So to be clear, like what the voices you hear are way out there, like past the edge of the map, all the way out the left side.
Okay, fair enough. I still just don't know how they got here. That's just crazy to me. I guess, yeah, no, let's not entertain this. Let's just go through and leave like a gold star on the ground.
Okay. So you kind of decide this, like we're not gonna mess with them.
Did you
Yeah.
bring your funny note with you or no?
My funny note, yeah.
Okay.
Of course I did. But of course, I have committed it to memory, so I could destroy it at any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't find it.
Yeah. And so Helios
Yeah,
Helios finishes casting teleport circle, a portal appears, and you guys have a few seconds where you can all just kind of quickly run through. And you do so, and you find yourself now in the bustling city of Korbach City. I guess you're probably
Let's
in.
go.
I think the circle you found was in the palace grounds. So
Oh, yeah.
you're in like the royal
Well, we didn't
palace.
find one. We never found it. He just like knew of
Oh
them.
yeah. Well, yeah, it's because Helios would have known of a teleport circle in the palace probably already.
I wasn't aware of
Because he was like basically like hired by Kurbak to join you guys originally, or not hired, but like told, basically ordered. It's but
it's been great.
So you find yourself in the royal palace, and a couple of Boarman guards who are watching, who always watch this area, are like, "Huh!" And then they like recognize you guys, and they're like, "Oh, like, are you okay?" They quickly come over. Yeah, they quickly come over, and they're like, "Are you okay?" And like, there's a few people they don't recognize, but that's fine. They trust you guys because they recognize you guys. You guys are, you're heroes, minor heroes in the city of Kurbak. And
Yeah,
the portal.
I'm like holding my like ribs here, and I would put a hand on one of the Boarman guards' shoulders, like, yeah, I am dreadfully sober right now. Where's the nearest tavern?
And they're like, well, they're like, if you come inside, we'll get you some of the. We'll see if we can get you some of the Kurbak's finest beverages.
Is there any windows in this room? Get me to a window. I need to see the fucking south.
This isn't like a courtyard, actually. So yeah, and luckily it is actually in the afternoon when this happens. So you guys, when you came through the teleportation circle, you probably immediately were like, "Oh God," because yeah, it's like
we've been underground.
Exactly, yeah. And
well, really, it's only been like a day.
It's only been a couple days.
It's like 3 days, yeah. So
that's a lot of time for your eyes to be dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To be led by torchlight and dark vision, you would definitely have to adjust to the sun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah. So you are safe. The teleport circle closed up behind you right after, and Chungus is looking around very like cautiously and nervously.
Like, give this man whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But I would like, could I cast or use my sending stone that's paired with shot to ask him where they are?
Yeah. Yes, where you are, and he would respond to basically say like, we were worried about you all. We are, and then it would continue to say we are about a day out from Kurbak City.
Cool, we're about 0 days out, so.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I can't respond. You could sending to him if you wanted to tell him that. All right. Fuck yeah! It's time to eat surface food.
Let's eat good.
Mm-hmm. And why don't we take a quick little break here?
Indeed.
And then we'll come back and see what else you guys can get up to.
Vacation review. Where's it from?
It's now the shopping episode.
Yeah.
Let's finally. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the raid, Stir Fry.
Hello.
Last second.
So we are. I'll put us on the map in a second. You guys are going to be back in Kurbak City, and right away, again, you are quickly ushered. You guys are, guests of Kurbak, and you are quickly ushered away. You're quickly ushered to, private, feast chambers and stuff, because Talvo said that he was fucking hungry and wanted a drink, whatever, and yeah, they would take you to, a private feasting chamber, a party room, and immediately you're able to just start getting, delicious food. I wonder if I was gonna say, I wonder if Boarman eat pork, or if they, it might be unintentionally like Islam and Judaism, where they can't eat pork just simply because of the fact that it's
like similar, yeah. I mean, some humans eat primate. Not all of them.
What are the bird people called?
Aarakocra? Do they eat chicken?
Yeah, do they eat chicken?
Yeah, maybe.
Man. Well, yeah, either way, so they start bringing you a bunch of delicacies, though, yeah, honestly, probably the biggest meat is like venison around here. So,
all right. Attempt number 3. Hey, you guys got any Dwarven fire?
Any what?
Let's go. Any Dwarven fire?
Dwarven fire.
Oh yeah, they're like like there's like a cook, like one of the private chefs
we
here.
spent days in the mines.
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, we have that. Also, they were gonna send up some company if you guys wanted it.
Bring them.
Whiskey
Like
first,
company?
And he's like, yeah, and he goes off and leaves. And in a bit, a few like boar women come in here, like 3 or 4 boar women who
Oh no.
who start flirting with you guys and stuff.
What does a boar woman look like? Do they have like a mammalian tits, or is
It's
it
just
like,
me, but like
or do they have like,
I haven't thought about
I
this.
don't
Really.
want to know. I've never thought about
Is she really
Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Raiders.
Welcome in. I can't.
I think
We're learning a lot about Boarman culture today.
I think they probably have only one pair.
Only one. It's like Kung Pao.
Regardless, I don't think I will be accepting this.
Oh god, I forgot about
Anyway.
Kung Pao. I haven't seen that movie in so long. Oh, okay.
I referenced it last week too. Swinging my chain, just swinging my chain.
Oh god, that's a lot of nuts. All right, so
You want fries with that?
anyways, though, okay, so but yeah, so it quickly becomes like a party scene in here. They bring some Dwarven fire whiskey out, yeah, and actually the guy who presents it to you, the Boarman assistant cook or whatever who comes in here, he's like this stuff is strong. This is stronger than normal.
Oh, I know. I just fucking take
boy.
it down it, put it, slap the shot back on the thing.
Okay, so Helios just downs a shot. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, I guess.
Matt 20. I did that earlier.
We did.
Yeah, we did our.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so yeah, it goes right
slam
down.
The table.
Exactly. Talvo and Adau, you guys are also doing one. What about Bree? Is Bree sitting this one out with the strong Dwarven fire whiskey?
No, Bree orders a glass of milk.
Yeah.
Are we back with the rats yet, or
No,
are
they're
they
a
back
day
in the
away
castle?
still. The castle
They're
is still.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, our reunion will
fine.
wait.
She'll try it.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, the roll a con save then. Okay.
I knew it was.
So-
I knew it was coming.
So let's go first to Talvo and Adau. Talvo, you're fine. It still burns on the way down a lot, but you're fine. Adau, you down it, and you're like, oh god, and you after literally, you do like a mini mouth vomit that you then just swallow back down. So you're fine, but also you don't. You definitely hits you hard, Adau. And then Bree, you go, and Bree, you're like, oh man, oh that's so good. And all of a sudden, your vision starts like blurring.
It's just.
And Bree, you basically just like
frame, yeah.
Bree basically like gets like a high from this, and it's like hallucinating.
Instantly
time?
blackout drunk.
Damn.
Bree, you look at your shoulders and you see your rats, and they have their own little mini shot glasses that they're sipping out of. And the rest of you see Bree looking at her shoulders, and there's nothing there.
Yo, it's Blunkus and Funkus. What's up, dudes?
Don't anger me.
Yeah, here they are.
Yeah, and then,
I'm going with it.
yeah.
Not
And yeah,
just
so
nature druid hallucination.
so over the next couple hours, you guys can relax and kind of just relax after a long little adventure under this the mountain that you were under, and eventually you would actually find out that Kurbak is no longer in the city. He has already set march towards Taisha with his army, and there's still plenty of forces left in the city, but a lot of the main force of the Boarman has been assembled and is moving out to Taisha. So
How far did they move by walking? We haven't walked in a while.
it's a couple weeks journey on foot
Okay. Do we
for
know
an
what
army
level
of that
Because
size.
it's not like straight through. You gotta go like.
Yeah.
I assume I can ask somebody here when they left because they know me.
Yeah, they would be.
We know when they left
Out.
because we talked
Yeah,
to them.
we timed this all out. We should be getting there about when they do.
Yeah, because even though it is like the castle is now. Hold on, let me move the castle. So the castle, which is this icon, is like getting close. The army is like probably over here, like halfway there already, but your castle, goes straight over everything, and it also doesn't have to stop, right? So you're definitely gonna be able to catch up to them, right? So, yeah. So yeah, you would find out about this and then realize like, okay, well you gotta, you have this day to relax, and then the next day you're probably gonna need to do your shopping or business or whatever, and then before the castle gets here, and then I'm assuming you're gonna maybe spend a little more time, but then get headed out.
I will say around sunset, Talvo was outside and watches the sun sink beneath the horizon, and he does cry just a little bit, but
Maybe
the
that
sun's
nerd
gone already.
check.
Okay.
Fair.
While you guys are like partying, at one point, one of the Boarman like guards comes up to you guys and is like basically actually a couple of these Boarman guards who don't really have much else going on right now. If Kurbak was here, they'd be more on point, but like they're kind of like slacking off, and they come over and they start asking us like, oh, what were you guys up to? We know you guys are doing crazy stuff.
Well-
We took down an archdevil, went back to his house, killed some worms.
Yeah, we stole his house. Yeah, we went back. We slayed an aboleth. We killed a dragon in fewer seconds than we have been talking to you.
An actual dragon, not a drake, not a little wyvern, just a full dragon.
No, Kasaria, the
Kasaria.
black dragon of the swamps.
Yeah.
What?
She's in this shield.
Yo, yeah, I have her shield, and I'm gonna pull it off my back.
Yeah.
I will.
I held her down.
Yeah, it was all Helios. He's the real hero here. He
Can
was the one who
you
was
hear
able to allow
Kasaria
it.
talk to you, Adau? Normally she doesn't like bother you, but she's just
Oh
like,
shit! I completely forgot that's a
I
thing.
didn't know
yeah.
waiting for it.
Kasaria's just like, please don't bring me into this. I'm depressed enough as it is.
Holy shit! We need to get your soul out of there. We need to get you into like a dragonborn or something.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
I say about chirping Kasaria a little bit during that last fight.
Meanwhile, as
Hey, sorry, you see those guys just ate some mushrooms they found in the cave? They killed you really fast.
as you guys are talking, one of the Boarmen goes over to Bree and starts like flirting with Bree. I don't know if Bree would respond to that.
Not really.
Yeah, at one point they would say, once you go boar, you'll be back for more.
Damn.
I've been holding that one for a while. Does that change Bree's mind at all?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
And so Bree's like, yeah, not really interested. Oh, TSM, you're muted, I think.
Something up.
Oh, there, now you
There
go.
we go. Hello.
Activated and can't consent. Stop that.
Why not?
It's been a couple
Yeah,
hours.
she's not that high either.
It wasn't that one.
She had this short trip, but yeah. Anyways. Anyway, so the yeah, you guys hang out and you spend the evening relaxing and drinking, and your companions as well hang out with you guys. And then you are basically given lodgings in the palace where like diplomats would normally like have these really nice rooms.
The good shit.
Yeah, they have like jacuzzis and stuff.
Nice. Living the good life.
Yeah.
People jacuzzi.
All right, yeah. If you guys are ready to long rest,
I'm ready.
Hope we don't get attacked in the night. Because someone was flashing all their expensive shit.
I mean, you've been like in the
guards.
palace grounds. You're not really like. It would have to be
Yeah.
someone from the inside at that point, which is unlikely.
I don't think it would be a good idea for anyone to try to
Because
steal
I
this
just bring up
from me.
Kerbach and they're fucked, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. I haven't taken a nap.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. Yeah, you guys are able to. You guys are able to take your long rest. It's a peaceful sleep, and yeah, you wake up in the morning, eat a nice breakfast.
Shopping day.
I'm just shop, baby.
As it's shopping time. Mm-hmm. So, what is on the list of things that you want to find?
I want to find a manual of quickness of action.
Isn't that like a legendary item?
It's a wondrous item.
Okay, so what was it? Sorry,
Roll a D1000.
manual
If it lands on
of quickness
367,
of
you get it.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, well, let's have you roll an investigation check. You guys aren't gonna have really an issue with people hiding things from you, like you know, in the sense that like you're not just like some private buyers, right? You guys you're associated with Kurbach himself. So if people have something that they're willing to sell to Kurbach, they're going to be willing to sell it to you. Of course, I mean, you know, people might have private collections and stuff where they might not have everything for sale. But if people have something they're trying to sell and it's all legit above ground, not like a black market thing, you'll be able to find it easy. Talvo.
Yeah.
You actually are asking around. You're going in like some magic shops and stuff, and none of them have it. However, as you kind of come out of like the last one of this kind of like there's only like 2 or 3 kind of shops that are like this in the city, and then there's also again like
Boarman don't strike me as big readers.
yeah, well, I mean, like they
No
definitely
offense,
have
Helios.
some,
No,
but
it's fair.
they definitely have
That's zero
some like
intelligence.
mages and stuff. Most of the time, it's like private collections, right? You kind of walk out of this this shop, and when you kind of asked in these couple shops, they were like no, like I don't even know what that is. Like when you're walking on the last one, you hear a voice that's like, hey, you're Talvo, right?
Who's asking?
It's you look over and there's a little halfling there. He's like, yeah, no, I'm Jim Bob. I didn't have a name for this guy.
It's a classic player trick to fuck with your DM. Like, oh, what's that character's name? That's hot. What's he look like?
And he's got like a scruffy little beard, but he also is wearing like some robes. He's like, hey, I heard you asking around in there for a manual. You know, one of those magic books you read, it makes you quicker. Yeah, I know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Cocaine book.
I
Yeah, cocaine.
happen to be an apprentice enchanter.
Hey, wait a minute.
Uh-oh, it's the same guy.
Is it the same guy?
No, the other guy was
Rock City?
That'd be so.
no, the
no,
other guy
it's-
was a dwarf in Dupegard.
That'd
Yeah.
be funny though.
How apprentice?
It's like I've been studying a few years. You know, I've
How long? How long?
about like
Be honest with me. Be honest with me, or I'm gonna tell Kerbach you lied to me.
he's like, whoa, dude, I'm just a student. I study under some of the mages in town.
Oh, you're a student now, not an apprentice.
I'm student apprentice. You know, it's the
apprentices
same.
get paid. Students pay to go.
I pay with my work. That's why I'm an apprentice. I do
You're
some
a student.
I do some enchanting work. And listen here. Okay, most of the time they just give me the simple stuff. I make some potions, you know, but I've been practicing on my own. I'm much better than they give me credit for. And I can make you this manual.
It'll be funny.
But yeah, you should do it.
How fast can you run?
What? Talvo just runs.
How fast can he run? Is he running pretty fast?
Is he running after you? Are you running?
No. I'm asking if he can run. How
Oh,
fast?
you just asking like, can you run? He's like, what? What?
It's a manual of quickness. I mean, yeah.
Well,
the
I
words are
haven't made
charged
one
with
yet.
Magic, but you can't just like make shit up and then bullshit magic at it.
Okay.
I know there's some logic. You can't just write about something you don't know. Can you run?
He's like, okay, here, watch this. And he actually pulls out a book and he starts like flipping through. 30 seconds later, he's still flipping through. He's like, oh, here it is. And he like takes his hand and goes, and he goes like, bah! And he casts a spell in halfling. And you see him all of a sudden go like, and then he goes, and he starts running, and he's clearly cast some version of haste on himself. And it actually does work. He's going like really fast. And for a whole minute, he does this.
I can do that without magic. You don't seem that fast to me.
Oh, but you could do it even more with magic.
Yeah, but I wouldn't need a 30-second wind-up time to do it either.
He was just finding the spell.
Yeah. So he's just running around.
If this little loser doesn't know a 4th level spell, top of his head, he's not gonna make a wondrous item for me. I'm not stupid.
He's like running around you in circles, and he's like, yeah, see this? See? He's still running.
I'm gonna stick a foot out and trip him.
He's like, oh god! He trips, and then his legs are still kicking behind him. He's like, oh god, help me up! Help me up!
Yep.
But your dexterity seems like shit, kid.
He's like, well, no, it's just I haven't figured out how to stop running when you use this version.
I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna leave him flopping on the ground. Fuck this guy.
Rotation. What the fuck?
Yeah,
We're
you
supposed
just.
to be the good guys.
That's fine. I mean,
maybe if one of my close friends hadn't fucking withheld information from me,
Hey,
yesterday,
shut
I'd
up.
better move today.
You're always
Yeah,
talking about how
better
you're
move
gonna
today.
leave the party because we inconvenience you.
so Talvo just starts like walking away. This guy like, wait, I'll give you a good deal. And yeah, unfortunately, TSM, you don't find anything else.
Didn't think so.
Yeah.
Man.
What else did you use?
I just love messing with people shorter than me. Like, what can Talvo say?
Yeah.
Whether it be Riley,
We can
The
make Riley
halfling
even
band.
smaller with that one potion.
Yeah.
Rat size. Where is Britsha going?
He would actually be rat sized, I think. Yeah.
Well, Tab, are you gonna look for anything else, or should one of us go?
go ahead and go. I'm gonna look a little bit. But I
I
can't
have
think
an
of
idea, but
anything.
I'm still hunting.
Okay. I want to find the equivalent of like sorcerer sundries, like the preeminent magical item, like where you would think to go to find prolific items.
Yeah, there is a in the kind of like upper class part of town, there is a an emporium that is from an elf who is like apparently who trades in these things across different parts of the cities nearby and stuff. His name is Milu. So yeah. Also, my stomach is bothering me.
I got fucking Jim Bob.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. My stomach is bothering me. It just started bothering me. So I'll be right back. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Sorry. You guys can discuss the items you're looking for.
So true. Okay. So, do we want to keep the potions of diminution?
I think they're funny. They can be funny.
Okay.
I don't know when
Let's
we
see what they
them,
do.
but it would be funny.
Yeah, I wish we had the potion. Okay. So, it just gives you the reduce effect of enlarge reduce.
Bless you.
So it halves all of your halves your size in all dimensions. Your weight is 1/8. Your category goes down. You have disadvantage on strength, and your weapons shrink to match your new size. And you do less damage. Okay, so I'm guessing that this is going to be good if you like want to, you know, be a rat but even smaller. I don't know.
I can
Like, if
already
you were to-
wild shape, so I don't need
Into
that.
like a fucking cockroach. Yeah, so we don't need that. So I don't know what this is for. Jumping through a small hole, I guess.
Or turn it. Can you like throw a potion at somebody and be like that?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how poetry rules that. I think you have to ingest it.
Okay, well,
There's-
hold them. That's cruel. But
Yeah.
it would work.
It would work. Okay, so we can keep those.
I assume I'm not going to stumble on an amulet of health, right? Based on the price.
Amulet of Health, how much is that?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Um,
that's very good. I mean, it's rare. It's a wondrous item, but it's rare, so it's you might be able. That also is something that a lot of people would want. You know,
Yeah.
you
But
might be
we're
able to find
also-
it.
We're not anybody, and we're in Kerbok City. So,
Exactly.
you know. If I'm gonna find it, it's gonna be here.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm gonna
true.
go for +2, because then that would probably be a better help. I mean, the AC buff would be nice, but like, just like Bree, I cast all the Constitution things. So if I keep breaking Constitution, that'll
Yeah.
just.
Well, there are
and then-
things that just straight up give you advantage on concentration checks.
Oh, interesting.
Let's find out what they are.
Probably easier to get.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Ring of Protection I saw. It's probably easier to get.
Okay, I actually can't tell.
Options don't get hit. Thanks.
Yeah, right. You might be. I mean, if you ask Poetry about it, he might be able to find something for you. Otherwise, the Amulet of Health is, I guess, your best bet. Actually, what is your con right now?
12.
12. Yeah. Okay, so that's worth it because it gives you an extra 3 to the roll.
Yeah.
So you, yeah, I'd say that's good.
It's not really something that helps me or con, right? Because I mean that's the one thing I found, and that would just add 1 because I'm 18 Constitution.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then for you, you might be able to find something that that adds specifically to saving throws. I'm not sure. I mean, as long as
you give me that spell guard shield, that seems good. If we can
that
find
too. advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So that wouldn't help you specifically against, like, with your concentration checks, because concentration checks are non-magical and non-poison, so neither of those, like, are affected. But I mean, every spell, like you would have advantage on saving throws against spells, and people attacking you have disadvantage. It's just an incredible item. But yeah, I want to make my AC like monstrous, like insane, just because it'd be funny. Nothing does it. Poetry will ask, "Does a 27 hit?" And I'll be like, "No, you suck."
Damn it! I hate finding cool things and it's like not on the bard list. What do you mean I can't hold a staff of power? Fuck you.
Right.
Sorry.
I also found a couple of the things that I wrote down when we were originally going to do the shopping episode, and we got lost or whatever. But like, there was the Nature's Mantle was one.
Oh yeah, any of those that we found earlier, we specifically picked them out because they were good.
Okay, sorry about that. So, who's next? Who wants to find something?
Oh, I was gonna go. I was in this Emporium.
Oh yeah.
It's run by this elf. I wanna go up to them, of course, as the purveyor.
Oh yeah, he's not there. There's a Boarman working the cash register.
Ah, fair enough. I'll go up to the Boarman and I'll say, "Hello, good day. Are you the? I'm not gonna know who runs this place. So I'm gonna say, are you the owner?"
He's like, "Oh no, I'm Garbok."
Hi, Garbok. Who? If you're not the owner, who is? And are they in? And
It's Mr. Bilu is the owner of this place.
Okay, damn. Well, shit. If he's not here, can I still browse the full selection of your wares? I guess.
Well, I mean, there's some stuff that's locked away, but most of the stuff is here. Any motions around the room where there's quite a few, like, a lot of good, like, very valuable stuff. Like, there's a glass case that has, like, a few Ioun stones in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll point at them, and I recognize the distinguishing marks on them immediately?
Yeah, they're like different colors and stuff. Yeah, there would be a Ioun stone of protection, which I think just gives you like +1 AC.
Yeah.
As well as an Ioun stone of intellect. And an Ioun stone of no, not regeneration. That wouldn't have that one. That's too high. Strength would be the other one.
Strength. Let me find that. Okay. All right. Cool. Those are cool, and I think that let's see. Not regenerate, protection. One of you who doesn't have an attunement or who has an attunement slot open, you should. I might buy that for you. I'm not gonna buy it for me. An Ioun Stone of Protection. They give you +1 to AC, and they can be destroyed. I know, but they're like hard to hit.
I mean,
yeah,
if you
but
want to buy one.
I have a free attunement slot, so like whatever.
okay.
We gotta find out if I have one or not. I think it.
Fair. So Solomon's Shield. None of these guys can use it.
Meta, we could've left it with him.
Huh?
Wasn't solid.
Oh, we could. Yeah, we just met him. Yeah, true. Here's your shield back.
Should have bent it in half and left it behind.
Yeah, right. So Garbok, does the owner of this establishment collect things? Like, can I sell to you, or do you only?
He's like, oh
sell
yeah,
items?
we could, yeah, we could buy stuff.
Cool. And you mentioned that there are some things that are locked away. Do you think, as someone who works frequently with Korbok, blessed be his name, the God Emperor himself, on a semi-regular basis, that I could see those items, maybe?
He's like, oh yeah, you must be Adau, yeah.
That is
Get
the one.
counted.
Yeah, you know, some of my friends say that we can't even trust an elf, even one like you. But I say that they're wrong. I think that you've done a lot of good for us. You know.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like to think I'm one of the good ones.
Why don't we? Yeah, let's. I could probably show you around back. Is anyone with Adau, or is it just Adau here?
Maybe Mohi would have come along, but I think everyone had their own kind of goals.
Yeah, I had my own thing.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
doing a different kind of racism somewhere else.
So he'll show you his he'll like motion to where there's a locked like safe door actually, like there's like a whole vault basically.
As opposed to a dangerous door.
Yeah, and he
So
goes
true.
over and he opens it up and you actually can kind of sense like magical sensors watching you. This place is definitely got a lot of magic in it in terms of to protect the items and stuff in here.
Yeah, I would bet.
And he opens up the door, and you do see inside quite a few larger like pieces and things. So there is actually some armor.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And just looking at it, you actually are pretty sure it probably is ice flick.
Okay. I'm gonna that is chiefly what I'm looking for. I wanna talk to him. I'm gonna ask, hey, I'm looking for replacements for, and I'm gonna show him my mace. I'm looking for a replacement for this. I'm looking for a replacement for this breastplate that I have on, and I'm looking to replace this belt that I'm wearing, the belt of Hill Giant Strength.
Right.
And so, do you have anything other than this armor, which I can clearly see, that would work to for those purposes? I also have another few things I'd like to offload.
He is like, he looks at you and he's like, so we could maybe work this out. Yeah, then, and he motions over where the armor is. He's like, that is breastplate like yours, and well, being magic and as it is, it would most likely, we could easily fit it to you. It adapts to the wearer, as you know, as you probably know.
Enchanted ice flick? Oh, I guess ice flick itself is like inherently magical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
What about, so as an order cleric, I am proficient in heavy armor, and
Yeah.
I think I'd like to take advantage of that. So if this is just a breastplate, that if someone's talking.
you grab it. What did you say? Sorry. At the
But
end?
yeah, so this breastplate I have is medium armor, I think.
Yeah.
I'd like to move up in the world, you know. So if this is just a breastplate, I'll still like take it, but I want to go seek out after someone else goes, the remainder of a set of plate armor.
Okay, yeah. I would say the thing is, it's like, it is, you could count it right now as like the centerpiece of, like, you could turn it into plate if you found other plated pieces, right, and kind of fit them in with it, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So right now, though, it would definitely, I think this would count as half plate actually, rather than breastplate. And the thing with mithril is that mithril armor. So the difference between breastplate and half plate is that half plate you normally have disadvantage on stealth rolls. But in hold on, I got it. But it's one higher AC than breastplate. And the thing with mithril though is that it doesn't have the disadvantage because it's lighter than other metals.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, he does have half plate, which could be turned into a full plate with other pieces from it.
All right. Is there an equivalent to adamantine in this world, or is it just adamantine, or is there nothing?
It would be. I think right now I don't have anything for that, so it'd just be normal adamantine as well. Yeah.
Okay.
It's betamantine.
Yeah, true. And Cedamantine and Dedamantine. All right. Well, I guess I'll seek out if there's anything adamantine here. I'd be interested in taking a look at it. But in this case, with this armor, I think I'd be willing to exchange because I'll be keeping the same AC and the no disadvantage. Yeah. But this has the potential to become a suit of plate armor, and my breastplate currently does not.
Okay. So you are interested in buying it then?
I am interested in buying it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When you say that, he would. I'm gonna look up how much this would cost. When it's also
probably a lot.
Yeah, this is gonna cost you. It would cost you 1,500 gold.
Oh. Damn, I thought it'd be way less than that, actually. How much would he accept after I trade in the breastplate +1?
Well, yeah, but it's also cursed, though, right?
No, Mohi removed curse on it.
Oh, yeah. So it's just normal. It's +1. You said +1 breastplate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no. You know what? Sorry, I was not thinking about this. No, the half plate, it would also be +1 and mithril or ice.
Oh, all right.
So, which actually make it would make it cost more.
Cost more.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that it would definitely be one step up, because it would probably be about even with what you have, which is +1. So it would be like, instead of 1,500, it would be like 3,500.
Okay.
But when you trade in what you have, that would probably take it down to like 2,000.
Okay. Yeah, I'm totally going with that.
Okay.
We have about 70,000 gold.
Yeah, you guys have a lot
equivalent
now.
At the moment. Yeah, so my share of that is definitely more than 2,000.
Okay. So you're gonna buy this, trade in your stuff. As for the mace, he would tell you, he would actually show you where there's like a weapons case in this back room. And the weapons case has, it does have a mace in there. And you can kind of like pick it up, swing it around, just get a feel for it. And it is clear to you that it is a +2 mace in game terms. Doesn't have anything else, but it is just a +2 mace.
Does he have any other weapons like spears?
Yeah. What are you looking for? Yeah, specifically, what is your preferred?
Well, because I'm not a war cleric and I haven't trained with anything else, I don't have martial weapon proficiency.
Okay.
So, actually, I guess we can come back to that after someone else is gone, because I'm gonna have to look up what specifically I want.
Okay.
But as for the belt, I do definitely want to trade in the belt for preferably just a higher tier of giant strength belt, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, there are belts for all the different main types of giants. And right now you have a hill giant, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. He would tell you, he's like, well, you're in luck. We actually happen to have a frost giant belt.
Damn, epic. And what is that? It's 23, right?
Yeah, 23 strength, so go up by 2. He's like, if you with a trade-in of yours, about 10,000 gold for that.
Damn. Okay. 10,000. Okay. I mean, I guess mathematically I can still justify that. But, gang, what are you thinking?
Doesn't make you beefy.
It would. However, let me think. Yeah, because I need a belt, because otherwise I can't, I suck in melee. I only have a 10 strength without a belt.
Can I have your old belt?
How much would it be without trading in the belt?
12,000.
Oh wait, but you 12,000? Okay. You don't use strength when you hit. You use your rapier's finesse, and you use
Yeah, I
your
know.
dexterity.
But I get owned on strength saves all the time.
That's true. So would you? What about you two, Bree and Helios? Would you be fine if we pay extra and I give Talvo the belt? It requires an attunement slot, by the way.
I think it's fair. It also just gives us some leeway to buy more expensive things too.
That's fair.
Well, I'm not gonna be buying
You
anything.
two are
So.
benefiting from that, but I'm in.
You're in. What did you say, Britsha?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Cool. Okay, yeah, then I'll take the Frost Giant
Does
belt.
the 17,000 gold include the platinum we got?
Yeah.
Yes, it does not include the silver or the gems or the dining ware or any artifacts that we want to sell, like the silver mirror, the circlet,
That's
or the manual. If I don't know why we would sell the manual, but
So we
you know.
we each get 17,000 if we wanted to use it all today. So
Yeah.
it's a chunk of the.
We also have an entire dragon of like scales.
We also.
Yeah.
And just taxidermying a dragon head, that we could sell that for a fuck ton.
But yeah,
Okay.
this worker of this place, he would let you know. He's like, I will. He'll basically, you have to wait for the castle to get her anyways, because that's where your money is, most of it. So he would be like, although I guess you brought the loot from the dungeon. So, but he would basically be like, you know, well, you know, there's a waiting period in the arms dealing process in Kurvok City. So. No, they just would want to like verify the authenticity of the money and stuff like that, right? You know, he's like, it's nothing personal. It's just that Milu's got a pretty strict process when it comes to stuff like this. He normally, and luckily you're an elf, so it's not even that bad. He doesn't really normally sell that quickly to non-elves.
Can he see right now through these scrying spheres? If
Oh
that's
yeah,
what they are?
he could. I don't know if he is, but he might be.
Is he off gathering more artifacts, or what's he doing?
Yeah, he's working on some trade deals in another city, I believe.
Fair enough. Okay. Luckily, I have enough on me to take the mithril, so I'll do that. Then the mace was just a +2 mace. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I'm gonna get a mace or another weapon, I want it to have some sort of effect. So I don't think I'm gonna take the +2 mace.
Okay.
How much was the Ion Stone of protection, though?
Let me go back to that. Ion Stone of protection would have been about 3,500 gold.
3,500?
Yeah.
Did any of you want another AC? Another point of AC? Do we think it's worth 3,500?
Would not mind that. However, I'm not sure I'm going to attune to it because I have my own things. But
That's fair.
If one of us has an attunement slot, then one of us is going to be able to use it. It just might
Fair.
not be me.
How do we
if-
check that?
You just had to keep track
you just have
of.
to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
like,
I have
what
the
items
bow
are you
and
using
the
right now?
Castle thing. That's 2, so I have 1 more. I think is my instrument attuned? I think it is, right?
Yeah, that's 1.
Okay, so I have 2 attunements, 1's free slot.
So, like, Rich, I'll look at your sheet, but it would be, I don't think you have anything
I'm
except.
attuned to each rat.
What's that breastplate?
No, the breastplate doesn't take it though. Yeah, you haven't attuned to anything yet. So,
Oh, nice.
So you get 3 things.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
damn,
you can
that's
take
actually
you can
good.
take the Ion Stone then if you want.
I will say it can be destroyed, and if
Yeah.
it's destroyed, then we don't get it back.
How does it get destroyed?
If someone attacks it,
yeah.
yeah, they can also steal it from us. But they couldn't use it against us immediately, but they could use it if they stole it and teleported or something. So, value for money, it might be better to just get better armor for yourself. In terms of AC.
Sorry if you hear the music. My girlfriend's listening to music in the kitchen.
You're like
We hear a
like
little bit,
insane.
but it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so what does anyone else? Does anyone else look for anything in particular?
Yeah, I have my shopping list.
Okay. What are you looking for?
first question is, so I have the +1 armor. If I were to make that +2, what would it do? Like, how much AC would that boost?
Just one more.
One more, okay.
Yeah,
so
and what are you wearing right now? You also have a breastplate, or no?
Studded leather +1, because I can only do light armor.
Yeah.
Okay. You should. There's some light armor. Wait, what's your dex actually?
1 and 12.
Damn. Okay. Does studded leather cap your dex modifier to +2,
That's a great
or is
question,
that
I
for
don't know.
medium? Find out.
The what? Sorry, that light is uncapped, so you can have
Uncapped?
a bunch of decks. And yeah.
Well, get like bracers of dexterity or something. That way you can just get a 19 dex. And so that'll add 4. That'll add 3 to your AC. And you get dexterity checks upped as well.
Gauntlets, is it? Wait, gloves? There's so many different things.
Yeah, there's a lot of different items, and I don't know where a comprehensive list of them all is. But I never use the Emporium because it only shows stuff from the PHB. Well, I do, but only for adding stuff.
Yeah. Well, the thing that Talvo was looking for, the manual of quickness or whatever it was, that does that, doesn't it? Just increases your dex.
Let's find out what was it.
I was gonna look for the manual of bodily health.
Manual
be
of
on my
quickness
shop
of
list.
action.
Okay, well, let's go to that. So,
Quickness of action gives you +2 dex, and it increases your cap by +2. So
Yeah.
I would have had 22 dex.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why it's so
yeah,
expensive.
it's because it's a magical way of going above normal human limits. But okay, so Helios, let's have you roll an investigation check for your manual that you're looking for. Which one was it? Sorry.
Do I get the manual of bodily health?
Okay.
You said, which one is it?
Investigation.
Investigation. Oh boy, do I get
Or,
advantage
you know
because
what?
this is my hometown?
I'll let you do persuasion instead if you want, if that's any better.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, because you know, he's a bard. He can persuade his way into these things.
I'm also a Boarman. This is my blade.
Helios, just out of curiosity.
Let
which
me
one
have
is
a
your
W.
persuasion?
Let me have a single win.
I just want to know what your persuasion is.
13.
Mine's
You can
13.
see it.
I'm equally as persuasive as he is.
Okay, well, then
Yeah,
roll
but
for
that's
Yeah,
because
but
you're
you're not a
cheating
pig.
with your rogue stuff. Just kidding. Alright. You can roll a persuasion too, TSM.
it. Just for funny. I want to see you. Let's live up to your claim here. Ha!
Okay, how about this? You guys are actually, because like Talvo is still looking for his manual as well, and
We can read each other's books. Once we get
Talvo, you're like
Actually cannot.
yeah, you actually can. They're one-time use. Talvo, you're like you guys are tagging along together.
They're not one-time use. They regain the charge after 1 century.
Yeah,
If
fair.
we just
Yeah.
find a wish spell to send us a fucking 100 years in the
that
future.
real quick.
And then but yeah, so that you guys will you guys are looking around for your different like manuals, and well, you go into a place, Helios, and they don't have what you're looking for. Talvo's kind of browsing some of the other stuff, and you walk out of the building, and you hear a voice. It's like, hey you,
Oh, it's not this guy again. is it?
hey you, Boarman, you're Helios, right? Thane Bard.
The one and only.
And you look over, you see a little halfling with a scruffy beard and everything. And he's like, hey, name's Jim Bob. And he holds out a hand.
And Jim. Bob.
No, Jim Bob. Yeah, Jim Bob. There you go.
Jim Bob. Jim Bob.
And he's like, okay, and he kind of like, he's like, I heard you looking for a manual health. Want to get real buff. And he kind of like slaps your side.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. Impress the ladies even more than I hear your music already does, huh?
You know it.
And he's like, I got you. I can help you out.
Go on.
Okay, well, so I don't have the manual.
Okay, well then, what's your time
But-
worth to me?
I have potions that can do the same thing.
Potions.
Yeah. Just
And
come
what are
back with me
what
to
are
my
your
place. I'll hook you up.
Hey Talvo, should we go home with this guy? He's got potions for us.
He's like, no, don't. You don't need to talk to your friend. And Talvo, you like look out the door because the door's open, and you see Jim Bob the halfling talking to Helios. And the guy's like, hey!
You friends?
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool. You should go check it out. Check out what he's got to sell you. I'm gonna keep looking at these books in here, though.
See, the problem is I don't trust you.
Jim Mug gives a big smile and a wink to Talvo. And he's like, no, it's good. If you don't like him, I'll give you a free sample. But if you don't like it, you don't have to come back for it, you know?
Fair. All right, let's fucking do it.
Okay. And then he starts
Remember, we got personal. I've been hired by Kerbok for my mission, so just so you're fully aware, he does keep tabs on us. And let's go.
He's like, oh yeah, no, of course I want to support the cause. You know, life has been great here under Kerbok for me. So, so he'll start leading you through the streets there, yeah. After
what would it be like? Would it be like perception or something? They'd be like, Talvo didn't like this guy. Can I be like,
give me an insight.
Inside.
Insight, okay.
Nah, it seems fine.
Okay.
Talvo's good at hiding things.
That's fair.
And he rolled a deception for that. So you, you're going along with this, and this guy, like, yeah, he seems very eager and very, very happy to have your business, and eventually you reach a kind of little like squat hut in like a distant part of the city near the walls. He's like, it's not much, but you know, it's
honest work.
I don't really get paid much for my work right now, but that's once I graduate, I'll have a
graduate.
I mean, once I get
respect the work of a student.
Yeah, I'm just looking for some investments right now, and yeah. And he takes you in to this place, and the place is a freaking mess. It is just a complete mess. Like books piled everywhere.
Like
and yeah, it is kind of similar to the place you guys had went in Dupegard, where there was the cursed armor, because it is a similar situation with just a, it's like a homebrew magic item place. And he goes over and he's like, okay, here, just give me a second. And he goes into another room and you hear rummaging and like crashing and then breaking glass. He's like, oh, and after a few minutes he comes back out and he's holding a potion. And it's like a milky white color, and he's like, here you go, try this.
Okay, I do a small sip or whatever the tasting thing is. I'll also identify it while we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this will work or not. No, it's a spell.
Pony figurine in the bottom of the vial.
No.
No. So, but no. So it has a weird like chalky taste to it,
Huh?
and from the little bit you taste, and then you identify it, and it is a potion of vitality.
Heyo.
And he's like, yeah, it'll raise your. Well, he wouldn't say it like this. It'll make you healthier. And in game terms, it raises your vitality. It raises your HP. Sorry, no. It raises your Constitution to a 19, which is equivalent to what a Cloak of Protection would do.
Do I 100% know that that's exactly what this is because of the identify? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be able to detect any like curses, right? This is like definitely.
Yeah, if it's cursed, you wouldn't know. But other than that, that's what the effects are, as far as you can tell.
We'll get it, and then we'll take it to like Mohi, and he'll check it first.
Yeah. Well, he's like, oh yeah, hold on, but I gotta give you your supply, because if you ever stop taking them, well, you don't want to stop taking them.
What happens if I stop taking them?
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find your way.
Clearly not.
He's like, if you ever stop taking them, it kind of has the reverse effect, you know?
How often do you have to take them?
Yeah, like once a day.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go no deal. Sorry, but
We're selling Luciferian.
What?
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Okay, well,
That
what
time,
about
it's not more than a day? And
what about this though? And he's like, I know that you're an adventuring group, right? Like, there's this thing I found a while back, just sitting there in the study of one of my buddies.
Respectable.
I hadn't seen them around. I went to go check out like what's going on. I think they might have gone on a trip or something, but I went in their study and there was this, and he goes and rummages over through a chest. He pulls out a bag, and it looks like a bag of holding actually, which you recognize. He's like, yeah, it was just sitting on the middle of the floor in my buddy's room there.
I don't want to open that.
Dump it out on the floor. See what happens.
Yeah. Like, okay, well, I mean, it's clearly a bag of holding. It's not gonna like, we can like look at it.
Okay, yeah.
Like here, put it in this one.
Oh god. No, yeah. So he's like, yeah, no, just he actually like, takes the bag and turns it inside out, which is something you do with bags of holding, and like empty them out. Nothing comes out; it's empty.
So it's just another bag of holding.
You can identify it. Oh,
I could. Yeah, okay, we'll identify this one again. I mean, it looks very much like a bag of holding, but I'll just be like, we'll be a little careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This guy was trying to sell me Viagra, but worse, so we'll see what this is.
You can put your bag of holding in it and see what happens. Make sure it's
Yeah, and if it works,
break through the barrier.
Yeah.
You definitely, yeah, it definitely seems like a bag of holding that can hold items in an extra dimensional space, which is what they do.
Seems.
But there's also, it seems a little weird. Like, you're pretty sure that this is bigger than normal. Like, you're just getting like it's a bigger one than normal.
Huh. Okay, so it doesn't look like bad. It's just like a larger.
You got the big gulp bags of holding, dude.
You got the big gulp bag of holding. Would we need this? I don't know if we need this.
He's like, yeah, like, you can test it. It's like a normal bag.
Can I put him in it?
He's like, I don't really want to go in there. I heard they have limited air, which is true.
Not
You would
fair.
know that's true.
Yeah.
Throw a copper piece in.
Yeah, just like I'll throw a single one in.
Okay. Yeah. So you throw the copper piece in. Yeah, it goes in the bag.
Fair.
Okay.
I reach in to get it.
Yeah. Roll me a D2.
Yep. So I knew this was gonna happen. I just wanted to entertain it.
So yeah, you reach in, grab the coin, you feel the coin, and all of a sudden you're like, ugh. Your arm is stuck. You like look down, and the bag was like wide open, but it's closed around your arm now. And you're like, oh god! You try to yank it, and then oh god, ow! Oh, there's a sharp pain, and you probably start freaking out. Roll me a athletics check. Yeah, you're able to go, ugh, and with like a big effort, just kind of freak out. You're like, oh god, what the fuck? You yank your arm out, and there's teeth marks in your arm, like 20 of them, and you're bleeding profusely. The guy's like, oh my god, and he like takes a potion and takes a potion and starts pouring it over your arm. And he's like, wait, that's not how you.
Wait. What did this pour on me?
He's like, wait a minute, you're supposed to drink it. Here, drink it.
What is it?
It's just a health potion. You'll be fine.
I think I'll be fine. I'm not taking that much damage.
He's like, oh, okay, you're good. But yeah, he's like, what? Did you do that? Is that some magic I don't know about?
No, your fucking bag tried to eat me.
What the heck? Oh no, my friend.
Is he in there?
Oh god! And he like takes it and opens the bag, and he's like,
Don't put your head in there.
He's like, Billy.
I may have some bad news about your friend Billy. He
There's
might
no
just be out to lunch.
response. Yeah.
He might be out to lunch.
What is it though? Is it a mimic?
It's like a mimic, but it's a fake bag of holding. I
Yeah.
remember looking up this cursed item before.
It's called a bag of devouring.
Yeah.
Ah,
A bag of holding with teeth on the end of it.
And
I
and
knew
the
that's what it
guy
was.
just like
It's funny.
sits down and closes the bag. He's like, I gotta take this to someone.
Yeah, you probably should.
And he's like, sorry to waste your time. Please
You're
don't
good.
tell
You
anyone
know-
about this.
If you tell me where I can find a manual bodily health, or who to ask.
He's like, I don't know. You might have to go to like another city. If Milu doesn't have it, none of the other magic shops have it.
Who's Milu?
Oh yeah, he's
Well,
got
we'll
a
talk
big
to
shop. Big shop. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go talk to Milu. Thank you.
Yeah.
And good luck. I'll give him. I've let him keep the copper coin.
He's like, yeah, thanks. And yeah, you get that out. As far as Bree goes, Bree's the only one who hasn't like looked for anything here necessarily. Does Bree look for anything in particular?
I have like a list of stuff, so
Okay.
I'm not sure what should I do.
Yeah. Well, what's hit me with some of them? I'll tell you if you can find them or not.
Okay. One thing is, do we have like a sort of portion of the money that we're taking around with us? So
You would have to like go back and get it, but like you know.
yeah. We're
Okay.
giving like down
have-
payments for
We
now.
have a lot. We have like,
Yeah.
what,
Okay.
like 11. No, way more than that. We have like
Yeah.
20,000 on us right,
Right.
now.
Oh yeah, on us we have
Roughly.
like 30,000 ish.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
because it's 15. Well, whatever the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, part of the thing is that Bree really likes money. She likes to get money, but
Yeah.
also she likes to waste it.
Yeah.
So, that thing that Adau was offered, like does she know about that?
Which thing?
That one
mean,
that
if-
gives like +1 AC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the-
I mean, if you were to
Right.
you could have gone with me.
Yeah. If you were hanging out with Adau, you would have seen it there. Yeah.
Yeah, and you would know that's
Yeah.
where like the magic items
Yeah,
are. It's
yeah.
one of the big shops.
And it's and Helios would have be coming here at some point too. So yeah, and again, this is like the idea is it's like a little gemstone, like this big, but it floats around your head when you activate it.
What is that the Iron Stone?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And that one gives +1
Yeah,
AC.
yeah. When you go, the Boarman is like, oh yeah, I recognize you too. You're with the group.
Yeah.
Do they have a cloak of protection or a ring of protection here?
But yeah, Ring of Protection is one of the things on my list.
I would say they actually probably do, because that's probably one of the more sought after items for like nobles and stuff, and generals and merchants. They would
You can
have
get
yeah.
Go ahead.
They would have a ring of protection that is it would cost about 3,000 gold.
Bree, I would say you can get the Iron Stone, and you could attune to both of them because you don't have any slots that are closed right now. But
Yeah.
I would highly recommend the ring is simply better because it's not destructible.
Wasn't the
But you could
stone
get
like
both.
3,500?
Yeah,
Okay.
unless you want to talk them down, maybe with your girlish charm.
Yo, what's up? I say to the man there.
He's like, yep.
So, I'm in the market for these two things here. This ring and this stone. I like them.
Yeah.
If I get both of them, could I get a little discount?
And I got that
Whoa.
armor.
Lady like me.
We're
There's-
buying bulk here. as
Here's
preeminent-
the only thing is Milu has some kind of stricter rules when it comes to selling to humans. He doesn't really like humans.
It's a little bit racist.
I mean,
Get out of here, Smooth here. Fuck you. Get out of here. in fact, I'm gonna buy them just so that you can't have them.
He's like, oh, yeah,
I'm totally lying.
he's like, oh, I
totally
can sell them
lying.
to you, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an elf.
Well, frick. But I totally am an elf, though. That's, like, totally true.
When do I get to walk in as the Boarman?
I mean, you can come in now.
Yeah, we can say that you walk in during
Yeah,
this
I
negotiation.
don't want to, like, butt in there. Like, hey.
And he's like, Helios, I loved your latest song that you performed.
Yeah. Oh, I
Would
think,
you have-
oh, my guests are here, I see.
Would you have
I hope
grabbed
you are
me on the
treating them
way?
well.
Would you have grabbed me on the way? Just be like, yeah, that guy was an asshole. What were you doing?
Yeah, I'll grab him with the bad.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
so you guys would all meet up at Milu's Emporium. You're all hanging out here.
I want to
Like, yeah, I hope you're
telepathically.
treating my guests well. And I'll give him like a little bit of a side eye, like a
Hey, there
knowing
you go.
that he's probably not treating them well.
I would like to telepathically say to Bree, follow along, and telepathically say to Helios, maybe, oil him up a little bit, butter him up, give him a little song preview of your next EP, and maybe we can get a little discount.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'll let him write a lyric.
Yeah,
Ooh, that'd be
you actually, you start to like do a song, like you offer this, and the guy's like, please do, yeah, by all means, do this performance, yeah. He's like, please play a song. I would love to hear that right now. This has been a long day of work.
Nah. Boy,
And,
you know that. Some ambiance here.
and you start doing this,
When your legs don't work.
and yeah, like how long this guy's really into it. Apparently he's a really big fan of your music, Helios. How long do you go? Do you play, does it get to your ego? Do you keep playing, or you do just enough to get him like buttered up?
Fuck it, let's ego it.
Okay, yeah, give me another performance check then.
We're gonna hype this man up.
Okay, yeah, and he's so hyped that he literally just like comes around from behind the counter and just starts like leaning against one of the like cases and just like jamming. He's like, oh man, this is so good. Bree, while you're kind of like doing this, while this is happening, you're kind of like looking through the inventory still, Bree, and you notice he left the lockbox with all the money unlocked behind the counter.
There.
Wait, do I see
Give the
Bree
sharpest of looks
acting
to
like
Bree.
this?
I mean, Bree hasn't done anything yet. I'm just saying what Bree sees. Bree, you see.
Yeah, okay.
This guy
That's
is
fair.
so involved with this performance that Bree, you like see that he just totally forgot to even lock up the lockbox with all the money.
Can I tell how much is in there?
Oh, it's got a big sack of coins from the purchase that Adau made earlier.
Yeah, so there's like 10,000-ish, maybe more.
Yeah, part of it's in platinum, but it's like tons of coin.
Bree considers it and like is really tempted by it, but like doesn't want to fuck things up. So she holds off.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, so Bree doesn't act on the base impulse to swipe all this money, and yeah, Helios, you finish your like 20-minute long performance, and the guy is like, you know what? Yeah, that was a good performance. I think I don't think Milu, my boss would. I don't think he'd mind if I give you guys a discount. So you want to buy the stone and the ring?
Any chance I got two of those?
Yep.
Normally that'd run you, 6,500. I would say I'll give it to you for 5,000 even.
Works for us.
Yeah.
Any chance you got a second ring you could toss in?
Nope, just the one.
Fuck.
I mean, you could check for
Exactly what I was
you could
looking
check for the amulet of health here.
Yeah. How about amulets of health? You or me, there's maybe.
He's like, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
How much are the?
30,000.
Yeah,
No,
right,
I'm just
ass.
kidding. No, it's not that much. Let me look. It'd be like, I'll run you about 3,000 Helios for you.
Oh fuck! I'm grabbing one of those.
Bro, that's worth it as fuck. Yeah,
Absolutely,
easy.
give me that.
Absolutely, you could grab a amulet of health, which I believe raises your con to 19. Yeah, and if you do that, it should automatically change your HP.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
It should, yeah.
see what that does.
So you should holy shit, dude, you're gonna be beefy. That's gonna be plus like 30 something AC. Plus 36.
Plus 30 AC.
Well, not AC.
No, not AC.
that'd be-
45
HP.
AC.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Imagine.
So, but yeah, so the
Oh, look at 19. Okay, it didn't change my hit points. But it did raise con to 4.
hold on, what?
And I am just gonna attune to that as my third thing.
Yeah, it should apply to your hit points. That's weird if it didn't.
Yeah, I went to just stated 76.
That's fine. I can manually do that at some other point, so that's fine. Basically, I mean, you would just be. What was your con before that?
It was 1 and like 12, I think. Well, yeah.
So yeah, you had 1. So
Yeah, so
then,
it's plus-
so for level 12, so from going from 1 to 4, you get 3 for every level you get. You would get 36 more HP. So your AP will go up to 112.
Wait, it's actually more
that's
than
epic.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Helios is now an ultra tank.
True.
I mean, he's still gonna get hit all the time.
Exactly. That's why my next thing I'm gonna look for is the +2 armor. But
Oh yeah. Plus, honestly, yeah. Normal armor that isn't like in addition to being a, another material. It might be easier to find.
yeah, especially if I have a lot of money left to work with.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, you guys.
shit.
What?
I'm just looking at potential weapons.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So you guys would kind of do this shopping, and then I'm assuming head out.
I do have the other thing I'm gonna look for. If it's okay. I don't know how many things you want everybody to do.
The what? Sorry.
I said I did have another thing. I don't know how many like things everybody's allowed to do for shopping.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, hold on.
You know,
How much
you
gold
have
was
time.
that in total? That was 9,500? No, it was 8,000. I'm gonna take
Mine was
500, that's
3,
5,000,
5 and 3.
and 29. Okay, cool. We're still good.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about, that boosts the con, but I would like to see if I can get that AC up just a little. See if what's the deal with getting a +2 stud leather over that +1. Can it just get like magically upgraded, or do I have to buy a whole new thing?
He would tell you. He would tell you that there's like a magical enchanter in town who could probably do that if you want to keep the same set, and they might even have a +2 lying around, but you'd have to go check it out. They don't have any other here besides the mithril stuff that Duncan had there. So.
Yeah. Okay, fair. We appreciate that.
Okay, yeah. And so you start to head out. And as you guys are kind of like walking through the streets together, there is Bree. Someone gets your attention, like waves you down from a nearby alley. And they go like, psst, hey you. Hey, flower lady. Because Bree always has like flowers like around her hair and stuff. Yeah, Bree, you look over and there's this dude like with like a hood on over his face in an alley.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not a halfling, so he's not the same guy as before actually, but he's like, does Bree go over and entertain this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, you go over and the guy's like, hey, you're one of those nature people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do that.
I can tell. Yeah. I know you're with that group, right? The heroes of Krubok City. You're with them, right?
Yeah.
And the rest of you is like walking
Pretty cool.
forward. You just gotta like duck to the side. He's like, oh man, okay, yeah. So you're probably loaded, aren't you?
I mean, we got some money.
I got something that you might like.
Oh damn.
My cousin Jim Bob made it for me.
he's like, do you know?
The muffin man?
You ever heard of these statuettes.
No.
These figurines.
What are you on about?
Yeah, there's these things. You take them, they turn into animals. Craziest shit you ever seen.
Dude, I was actually just looking at
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
I think you
He's
wanna buy
like,
those.
he's like, there's this animal that we got. One of my buddies found it. It's a little thing like this big. It turns into this animal. I never even seen one of these things before, man. I don't know. It's got like these like horn things coming out of its mouth, almost like a Boarman, but it's like it's big. It's got a weird ass like long nose thing.
Would I know what an elephant is?
No, elephants don't exist on this continent.
Oh, damn.
Wait, but it looks like an elephant?
I mean, he was just describing what was, you know.
Oh, yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
You got one?
He's like, yeah, my buddy found it, but we're trying to keep it on the down low.
Alright. So what, should I go with him, like, by myself then?
He's like, yeah, just if you want to go with me, it's right over there. Like, any motions? And there's like a sewer grate. There's like a sewer grate. He's like, we're just gonna be going under there, you know.
I didn't know.
Hey, wait a minute.
I have a 13.
Oh wait, what are we actually rolling to see that?
I thought it'd be funny.
Well,
Britsha, you're the.
yeah, I guess
Yeah. See him.
I'll go with him. I gotta see what's up.
Okay. Well, I actually do want the rest of the group to roll perception. It'll determine how long it takes for you to realize that Bree has disappeared.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Okay, so like as Bree is like, Bree's like, okay, I'll go check it out. And so the guy like goes and you like literally starts going down a ladder into like the sewers and like the lower layer of the city. Adau, you're like looking around and you're like, where the heck did Bree go? And you all start looking around and you actually see her right as she's going down this alleyway. And then you're like, oh crap, okay. And so I don't know if you wanted to follow or anything, but
Where were we headed? We were going to an enchanter.
yeah.
I at least was.
Yeah, I don't need anything enchanted at the minute, so I'll telepathically, I'll say, hey, hold on a second. You might need backup down there. The sewers haven't been kind to us. And I'll follow Bree.
Would you like us to go with you, or you think you're good?
Who, me?
Oh, because well,
Yeah, Adau was talking to you telepathically.
Adau's right here.
Yeah.
I think Adau
I
should be good enough.
I can
Okay.
say with my mouth to these people I'm walking with, of course.
Okay.
I'll be like, hey yo, I'm going over there.
Okay, sounds good. So,
Good?
so
like,
then,
last year you did good.
Yeah, I fucking love sewers, dude.
I think we'll be good. I got 6 level spells now. We're chilling.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go and chant some armor.
all right, sounds good.
Hey,
Helios,
Send me if you need me.
If they have a cool spear, get one.
Helios, and Talvo will continue to the enchanter, or is Talvo going to the sewers?
I don't fucking with Helios. I'll stick with Helios.
Okay, yeah. So, all right. So yeah. So Helios and Talvo, they're gonna get armor. We'll get to that in a bit. Adau, you go over, and when you kind of like come around the corner, you see like Bree is about to go on the ladder. The dude's already down in like the sewer place, and it looks like he's like, "Come on!" And then when Adau comes over, he's like, "Okay, like bring your friend too. I guess that's fine."
Can I see on like what he's thinking, kind of on the surface level?
He's like, "God, I hate this fucking elf."
Wait, so he knows me? He's heard of me?
I mean, he might just hate
Is that
all
what- that's-
elves. Like, it might just be,
fair.
it
That's
might
fair.
just be a visceral reaction. He's a human, by
Makes
the way.
sense.
So,
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep listening, like top level, but I'm not gonna press obviously unless I have a reason.
okay, yeah.
But if he says anything sus,
Yeah.
let me know.
Adau and Bree go down the ladder into the sewers, and the guy's like, "Okay, yeah, we just gotta go meet up with my buddy over here, and it's a few blocks away." And you start heading down through the sewers, little rats scurrying everywhere. Maybe one of them is Funkus's cousin or something like that. I don't know. Actually, wait, are your rats even? Are they related? Are they brothers?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. And so you keep heading on through. And the whole time, the guy's surface level thoughts are basically just being like, okay, it's basically just directions. He's like, okay, this way, and then you take 2 rights, and then a left, and
Fair.
and
Do I detect anything magical along the way? I can use detect magic via a shield action for free.
yeah. No, not really.
Okay.
Especially because, like, if there was stuff like above you, it's blocked by stone or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah.
You're heading on, heading out, and then you're kind of like going through these, like, the sewers here. When you do hear him say something a little weird, and it's like, just a little further, it should be waiting right up ahead.
I want to say to Bree, can you summon something inconspicuous to go ahead and see? He said there's something ahead, and I don't like it. Then slow your walk a little bit. Like talk to a rat, maybe? And see what's up ahead?
Well, if I summon a rat, I have to summon like 8 of them.
Yeah, that's fair. You could use Find Familiar or something.
Dragon. Then you can just pop
True.
I think Find Familiar is like a 10-minute casting time, though, right?
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Or like an hour, yeah. Either way, the guy, like, you guys have kind of like paused, and the guy looks back. He's like, "Hey, come on, it's just up ahead."
I
I'll
could
go
just
first,
talk to a
regardless.
rat. Like,
Yeah.
I could talk to just a random rat that's in the sewer.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah, you just see a rat nearby, and it's like looking up at you curiously because it senses something different about you, Bree.
Right.
And you just go like, what do you say to it?
Hey, what's up?
And
Can I give it a berry?
yeah, it takes the berry and it goes like,
I cast good berry.
okay. It's like, oh, like it really likes it. It's like, oh. And it looks up at you.
Can you look up ahead? Is there anything wacky over there? Like something fucking crazy?
It starts using its little like claw hands to motion. It's like,
Could I actually... Wait, do I understand it though?
I don't
Or,
think
like-
it can talk to you. Just you can talk to it, right?
I think it's this one.
Yeah. Okay. You can decipher what it's doing with its hand motions. So it
It's
doesn't
reciting the
really give you like
entire
a lot of info, but it's basically like it's giving you the motion of like digging and tunneling up ahead.
Right. Is it...
Falling for the cave trap again. See you in 2 months, lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't going back down into that last for good then.
Should we be scared of it? Like, does the rat think we should be scared of it?
It shrugs. It doesn't know.
Alright.
It has
Are
no
you
concept
afraid of
of. It has no
a
concept
rat?
of combat
Is the
strength.
rat scared of it?
Yeah, very serious.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily, it could be like a cat, or a fox or a dog or something, and it's a pet of someone. Like, we could be overthinking this. I don't know. Digging, but it also could be a fucking, like, bullet, so, I don't know.
Did you interrogate the guy?
Yeah, but I don't, if this is gonna go somewhere, I don't want to interrogate him for no reason. Like, I felt kind of off, but
Your interrogations usually involve killing them, then bringing them back first. So I think
well, okay, that's only for people who, like, attacked us. Like, okay, so, can I see if, like, when he said just up ahead, was it like a he just up ahead, and they're gonna, is it like
There
evil
was a little
villain
bit of
just up ahead?
anticipation in his thoughts. Yeah.
Okay, fuck it. I'll take the lead, and I'll shield of faith myself.
Yeah, the guy's like, "Are you guys done?" He's like, he's further up ahead, and he's like, "You guys coming?"
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Bree's or Rat was appreciative of her work in the social sector.
Yeah, I know how those, what do you call, druids or whatever. I know how you guys are. Yeah.
Yes, that's it precisely.
Yeah. Well, come on, come on.
Yeah. When he turns his back, I'll cast that, and it might be a little shimmer, but I'm hoping you won't notice until after whatever happens.
Okay. And you're gonna continue forward with you leading the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as you kind of start heading forward, you go like maybe another 15, 20 feet, and then you just pause because something feels off. And the guy actually turns around and is watching, and then you notice his hand is at his hilt of a sword that he's got, or like a dagger or whatever. And then you think about it, and you look to your side at the wall. It looks normal enough at first, and then you take a second glance, and you see what looks like a closed eye embedded in the rock. You have a split second. Do you do anything?
What's a closed eye? I mean, yeah, I want to see if I can, I want to walk forward, to see. Well, have I ever heard of anything like this? Like, would I recognize instinctually what I'm seeing?
Roll me a Arcana check, as well as Bree, since you're both, because you would see this as well at the same time. Like oh shit, there's an eye in this thing, in the wall.
I spy.
You don't know what it is, Adau, but Bree, you've heard of a few different creatures that can kind of magically burrow through even solid rock and kind of almost blend in with it. And as Bree thinks this, the guy turns around, pulling out his dagger, and he yells, "Get him now!" And Duncan, you were just like walking past it, but you look over, now the eye opens up like all of a sudden, and then a mouth appears, like a gaping mouth with rows and rows of teeth, and 3 legs pop out in like a tripod form as something, just like a chunk of rock, it looks like, almost emerges from the wall. And we'll leave that till next time.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Y'all walked into the sewer, so
I knew it was gonna go
yeah,
bad. But he'll probably have the loot from other people he's killed. So we will see.
Yep. But yeah. So okay. That was it for today. Just yeah. I'm surprised none of you took Jim Bob up on his offer, you know.
I wasn't gonna drink the fucking potion. It would be so expensive.
Hey, maybe Jim Bob, maybe he was like, he's like the old lady who wants you to help her cross the street, and then it's actually God himself.
Yeah, and then I did. I found out that his friend found out.
Maybe that was Mealy in disguise.
If poetry didn't come up with a name for the fucking NPC, it was a joke NPC and nothing good was gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I don't know, man.
Jungle
Man was a valued member.
Friend. I gave him a copper coin. You know, I helped him out.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, anyways, though, so the yeah, you know, that's about it. I don't think there was anything else to wrap up. Oh yeah, Talvo and Helios, you guys went to the armor thing. We'll figure that out next time too.
Because we're just gonna do that. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
While they're dying.
Yeah, well, we're fighting for our lives.
Yeah, it's yeah. I well then.
If only you had a weapon of warning with you.
That's true, yeah. Okay.
No.
Well, I think that will do it for all of us. Is anyone here streaming? Helios, you gonna do more Sekiro?
Not tonight, unfortunately.
Rip. Anyone else gonna be?
Weekends.
Anyone else streaming?
I am.
I don't think I am either. Honestly, I'm gonna probably go to bed early. So yeah.
Well, I mean, if I do manage to get my car sold, I will be streaming on Thursday for my birthday.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say, by the way, there's a chance I may not be able to play next week. It depends, because my girlfriend and my girlfriend's anniversary, and our anniversry is tomorrow. So
Just your girlfriend's anniversary with
yeah,
your boyfriend?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna be going on a little trip next weekend. So
Cool. Do you know where you're going yet?
oh, just up to the mountains, So
Yeah, can you provide the exact coordinates?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, give me the address, the longitude, latitude.
Yeah. But
Your,
Trying to take us
travel
to a
routine.
secluded location.
yeah. But yeah. So anyway, so that's gonna do it for us for doing watch and stream. Thanks for hanging out. Again, so yeah, I might be around by the time we do the session next week, but I'm probably not. So I would say like it's like 60-40. But yeah. Anyways, we'll see everyone later. Bye bye.
See ya.
Adios.